Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matchroom Pool. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Calcifer. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Fedor Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken, calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
It's Brian Brennan in the booth. Thanks for tuning in. We're doing the Greater New Haven APA Masters tournament today. I'll be around pretty much all day, covering could be 7, it could be 8 ball, it could be 9 ball. It sort of depends. It's the Masters qualifier to go to Vegas, though. Masters World qualifier to go to Vegas. Right now at table 1, we have actually, I'm not sure. Table 4. It's like we have about at least 8 teams here, probably 12, playing for a trip to Vegas. Basically, these are the qualifiers. So right on there, we have Nick Bousquet and Alex Escalante Sr. The teams, I believe. Let me see. Masters World Qualifier, round 1. Are a team from US1 and a team called Felton. So we'll be bringing you pretty much live coverage all day today. If Andy Gow's out there, I'm going to set up the Zoom call. If you want to jump in, let me know. So that's pretty much what we're up to today. We'll be on pretty much all day today. We have rounds scheduled for 9 o'clock in the morning, which is now 1 p.m., which is 5 hours from now, 4 hours from now. And then round 3 at 5 p.m., which is another 4 hours, which is 8 hours from now. So we'll probably stop the stream, but we're just going to basically bring you some good pool. This is a Masters World Qualifier. So these guys are pretty much all level 6, 7, 8, and 9. Typical Fargo somewhere between 450 and 650, I'm guessing. We should see some pretty decent pool today. At the table right now, that's Nick Bousquet. Or this must be Alex Escalante at the table. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust a couple of sound things because I have a feeling I screwed something up yesterday. This is here, except for the 7 ball, I'm thinking. Straight back for the 3. Looks like he got the angle he needed. Not sure what he's going to do to get on this 5 ball. 5 ball's pretty much wedged in that little mess there. What's up, Tom? Big dog. Tried to cheat it out. Oh, wow. I don't think wild balls are allowed in the APA, but I could be mistaken. We'll find out in a second. I'm not as familiar with APA rules as I am with list rules here, but I think Nick's going to stay at the table with that shot. So APA rules, looks like all you have to do is call the 8 ball. What's the race? 4-7? Nah, I was just told, and I'm not as familiar with APA rules, but I was told that these in this Masters World Qualifiers, every game or every set's a race to 7. Tom says slop counts. All right, well, there you go. Or everybody that's tuned in, tab. Yeah, well, there you go. I actually got my APA records from the league directors in Greater New Haven APA recently, and they showed my active range was from 1997 to just before 2000. So it's been 24 years since I've been in the APA. I might be a little rusty. Okay, I am a little rusty. This will be Alex Escalante Sr. at the table right now, looking to put away 4 high balls and the 8 ball. Hey, there's Sean Dixon. All right, we're getting some familiar faces in the comments section. That's pretty awesome. Birdie is asking, what would have been your Fargo wise back then? In my own mind, I would have been an 850. Presently, I've been holding my own with a lot of skill level 7 APA players, just messing around outside. I don't even own a cue anymore. So I would guess I'm probably in the 500 range Fargo wise, personally. That was a rather nice safety play by Alex. Nick's going to have to kick at this 5 ball to even get a contact. And if he gets contact, that 13 ball is just hanging in the corner pocket waiting for Alex to go ahead and run out. So this is a very clutch shot here. Nick denied access to that 15 ball, so this could get interesting. The 10 ball's in the way, I'm pretty sure. He got down on the ball like he was going to slap it in, but I think that 10's got a piece. I'm Shine, the big dog, says Alex only plays 8 ball and loves safety play. Well, you know what? 8 ball is all about safety play. Until you get down to the 5 balls that are on the table right now, that's pretty much all you can do until you can find an out. Just stick your opponent, stick your opponent, stick your opponent. You see an out, then you start making balls. As always, is looking for action. If anyone wants to sweat it, there's your guy right there in the comment section. And it looked like the 13 ball was open. I thought it was a little closed by the 10 ball. Interesting. All right, so this 12 ball, he's going to have to roll forward, get on the 10 in the corner, and then get position for the 8 in the same corner, I'm guessing. But we didn't quite get there. Going to make this shot a lot harder. Wow, nice shot, but no good shot goes unpunished. Played it directly in the side, scraped the point, but now he's stuck on the 8. You know where that phrase comes from, behind the 8 ball? You're looking at it. Scoop this. Oh, that went right by. Okay, never mind. All right, so we're going to be putting in Alex for game 1. There's a look at our tournament director, Nick Marino Jr., I believe. There he goes. Gonna put 1 on the red side. So I got the numbers backwards. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. It really does help our metrics on Facebook and YouTube, and that's always appreciated. If you'd like to subscribe, you can subscribe on both YouTube and Facebook. And reminder, this Monday we will be having Savannah the Roadrunner Easton here at Yale Billiards, doing exhibition matches and challenge matches with the fans, as well as a wonderful race with Ashley Benoit. So please do tune in. Subscribers only will see the Ashley versus Savannah race. But we will be putting the challenge matches from the fans on the regular Shark Stream channel. So definitely tune in. Hit that join button. Hit subscribe on Facebook. It's $4.99 a month. That qualifies you for our entire back catalog of awesome matches, as well as our professional match this Monday. So if you'd like to support the channel, that's the way to do it. All right, Alex at the table breaking. Broke using the 10 ball, got the 8 moving, but nothing dropped. Oh, no, there it is. 4 ball. So APA rules, as I understand them, I don't know if there's any difference in Masters. In BCA, it would still be open table. But my understanding is in APA, if you drop a high ball on the break, then you're high balls. If you drop a low ball on the break, then you're low balls. So I'm pretty sure Alex is already on the solids. He has no choice to even take that 13 ball that's in the corner. Yeah, Brian just confirmed that for me. Okay, so even in Masters, it's the same way. Alex has no choice. He's low balls. All right, so he drops a 7. Sure where he's going to go from here. The 13 is blocking that bottom left corner. 2 goes in the upper left corner. 5 might go on the side, but that's pretty much your options right now with low balls. He's going to cut the 2 back in the lower left corner. Nice shot. This is where things start getting tricky. The 1 is blocked by the 8 in the corner. The 3 is blocked by the 13. The 6 is playable, but you're in a real tough spot here. Because Nick's got a pocket for pretty much every ball except the 11, maybe. Gordy says his opening shot looked like he had a 2 rail to break out the 3. Yeah, I mean, that at some point that 3 is going to be tough. Where the cue is right now, the 3 is makeable from about this area. Because then you can just play it cross side if you had to. Oh, my line sucked this morning. But other than that, right now it's still a pretty locked up table. I don't think there's going to be a outshot here. Nick's got to figure this out. I don't like starting with the 13 here, but I don't see that he has much choice. Yeah, that's interesting. He deliberately ran it into the 12 ball. Or no, the 12. The pink was the 12 ball. The purple's 13. These are Aramith tournament blacks. Sometimes I get confused. Bear with me, folks. Gonna roll it for the 10 here. Maybe a little further and go for the 15. Just dropped right in like it was nothing. But now he's got a 9 ball and an 11 ball problem. Cleared up one of them, I think. I'm not sure if he can actually get past the 10. No, that wasn't too bad. I think Alex has a pretty reasonable chance of getting this 5 ball down, but that 1-3 now is kind of messed up. Is it wired in the corner? Might be. Definitely a makeable combo there. Alex is looking at right now. He's like, well, what do I do after I make this 5 ball? Do I go for this 1-3? Do I try to get on the 6? Nick A. Marino, thank you, Yale Billiards, and also Brian for coming in early. Put the stream on. You're most welcome. I almost rolled over and went back to sleep this morning, but I'm here. I got my water. I should probably get a breakfast sandwich, but we'll definitely happy to put on the stream all day. We're going to be here probably between present time 9 o'clock, and I think the rounds are scheduled for 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. So it's probably going to be a 9 o'clock to 9 o'clock situation. And I think there are 3 teams that are going to Vegas as a result of today's tournament. So that's going to be very important for a lot of people. I mean, trips to Vegas, so you get, when I went back in the 90s, it was 7 days hotel, airfare, plus admission to the tournament. And if your team actually placed, you got prize money. So it's a big deal getting to that Vegas qualifier. Seems like Alex is a bit in the tank here. He's got the shot at the 6 ball. We're trying to figure out if he can get on the 1 maybe in the side or the 3 on the side. First miss in the world, because even if he can make the 9 in the side or in the corner, that 6 just locked up that 8 pretty good. A pretty clutch shot. Got to make the 9 first. Then you got to get position on the 10 to make position on the 8. A lot of things got to go right here. Oh, wow. Good job, Nick. Getting on this 8 is going to be tough. Oh, no, he's still got the 11 ball. What am I talking about? Got to make the 10 or 11 next and then get on the 8 ball after that. I like playing the 10 first here, but Nick looks like he's going for the 11. Going to try and leave the ball over here somewhere, I'm guessing. See, that's the thing with the players at this level. They're playing it two ways. Generally speaking, they're trying to find a way to, of course, pocket the ball and advance to get out. But in the back of their mind, they're also kind of thinking, okay, if I screw this up, how do I leave my opponent bad? And right there is exactly how he left Alex pretty bad. It's going to be really tough to get that 6 ball in anyhow. It looks like Alex is even contemplating a 3-8-6 combination shot. Anytime you move the 8 ball, you're just playing with fire. Oh, playing with fire indeed. Do you see how quick that 8 ball came over by the pocket? Watch this shot. He rifles it. Watch where the 8 ball goes. Whoop. Almost kissed the 3 to go right in the other corner again. That's playing with fire. But it paid off. He's got a nice easy shot on the 3. All he's got to do is find a way to get this 1 ball on the side. And he's out. Brian, I agree. If it was any regular table other than table 4 and table 8, that 8 would have been drained. But Alex is going up 2-0, so he made the right choice. Let's look around the room real quick. Got a lot of players here today. For 9 o'clock on a Saturday, it's a pretty busy room. And my understanding is we have about 16 teams here today. Based on the brackets I was shown earlier, and 3 of those teams are going to Vegas. So, wishing everybody good luck out there, especially our Yale Billiards home teams, of course. break for game 3. Up 2-0. They're going to do a cut break over here with 7 ball. Yep. Dry break. Nick's at the table. Has the option now of high balls or low balls. Let's see which one he chooses. If it's me based on the pattern at the table, I'm taking high balls. But we'll see which way Nick goes. Choose the 4. He's going to go low. Oh, must have tapped the button by accident. Thank you, Wayne. Nice shot on the 4, by the way, Nick. At that distance, they start to get a little blurry for me, so being able to make it that way was like well executed. I'm gonna go with the 6 or the 5 next. Yeah, for Nick Marino, I accidentally tapped the race button when I was doing booth stuff, and he very helpfully corrected me. Just looking at the 3 next, probably going to roll up for the 1. Oh, went around the 8 ball. Setting up on the 5 or the 2.
What's up, Brian?
How's it going, Bobby Houghton?
Bobby Boom's in the booth with Brian. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's hit those shares for the morning. This should be some cool stuff, Brian. I didn't know you were up this early, to be honest with you.
I didn't know I was up this early either.
But we got some great pool for you guys. It's actually going to go all day.
Masters League. These are all like 6 and 7s and up. Usually,
yeah, well, you can be anyone, but yeah, these are all qualified teams.
Very high level teams.
Yeah, and from what I understand is they have, I think, 4 brackets going to Vegas. So there's like 32.
I was told 3,
or it might be our 3.
It could be mistaken.
No, you're probably right. So, but still, 3 out of like 24 is not bad. Or
the 24 teams. I think there's 16 here today.
16. All right, that's pretty good too. It's even better.
No,
I'm learning on the fly.
I'm just, they gave me a briefing when I walked in, and at the same time, I'm a little cloudy.
So 3 out of 15, that's not bad. Almost a third. It's not bad at all.
I mean, that's a lot of plane tickets and a lot of hotel rooms, but that's a pretty awesome prize.
Nick Busquet was here last night warming up a little bit. I saw that last shot the guy made. He almost made the 8 by fire, a 3-ball combo.
The 8, I hit the replay button, so that's available.
Oh my goodness!
He fired it, knocked the 8. Any other table in this room other than 4 and 8, the 8 was gone, and it rattled right out. So, kind of a happenstance luck.
Now, are they playing points or are they playing races? Do you know?
They're playing races today.
Very nice. Good to know. Also, congratulations to Alec Kachi, who made it to the finals of the Saudi Arabia World Championship.
Oh, did he beat Federer? Or is he? I forgot.
No, he beat Chu.
Oh,
Chu. So he's in the finals. Federer's playing next, and Brian loser gets 150,000.
That is hard. That's not a bad consolation prize. It's like, oh, I can't. I came in 4th. I get a
50,000 for 4th. 50,000 for 4th. That is crazy. Like we've been talking about pool for a while, but it's just crazy.
It's amazing what Emily Fraser and Matchroom Pool is doing for the sport. They're putting that, and they're going to do it for another 9 years after this. So they signed a 10-year thing with Saudis.
They did. Nick just made a nice shot on the 7, but he didn't get where he needed to be on the 8, so he missed it. So he's going to leave Alex wide open. I don't know how Alex plays. Looks like he shoots pretty good.
Alex shooting damn good right now. So
Yeah.
I actually favor him to get out even with a 7-ball run before the 8th.
Okay, probably. See what happens here. Go to long view, you can see exactly what he's looking at. Those 4 balls in a row here.
Yeah, you got to practice drill in the upper right corner.
Yeah, you do.
You leave the, what is that, the 14 ball for last. As long as he can start with that pink 12 ball, he's in pretty good shape, I think, to get out.
Decision. So this is a mix of US1 and Yale Billiards Masters team.
Yeah, it's a US1 versus a team called Fenton. Is that one of ours?
I believe so. No. This is all. I think this is all US1 because Nick does play out of US1 as well.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, so he plays out of both. And we also have the ladies in the back room. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at he sent me these.
Yep.
So right now on table 4, he said it's US1 versus a team called Felton.
Yeah, that's definitely US1. So that's a team out of US1 they play in.
So they're US1 versus US1.
Yeah. All right, so he played it safe there. Like,
I'm a little shocked by that, but when you have 7 on the table, you have a lot of opportunities to stick your opponent and get ball in hand.
Mm-hmm. But see, now Nick has an opportunity maybe to tie up one of his balls. Maybe push the 9 to the 8 or 11 to the bottom rail to make it a lot tougher. But because he really doesn't have a shot here, I don't like playing the shot because
I wouldn't play the kick. I'm thinking of just locking up a couple balls, give away ball in hand if you have to. But
yeah, it's better than scratching and losing the rack. And Nick's capable of running the rack at any time, so Nick's got to just give himself opportunities. And Nick's on 2 qualified teams. He's playing again at 5.
Is that right?
They're 1 match away from Vegas, so they only have to win 1 match. This time he has to win, I think, 2.
I think you got to win this one and the following one because it's a double bracket.
Yep. It looks like he's trying to play this up.
He's going to go 2 rails and the 8 in the side?
Behind it, yeah.
If it wasn't a trip to Vegas, that's exactly what I'd be thinking.
Yeah. Like that's what he's going for, Brian.
Crazy shot, but anybody can pull it off.
Yeah, hope he doesn't get that bad roll off the cue ball.
Well, the trouble is that anytime you get the 8 moving, you risk it not going where you're intending.
Like that.
Like this. All right, well, at least he hit a slow enough.
That actually worked out pretty good.
It didn't reach, but again, this is an 8-ball run out with pretty much no trouble balls, especially if you start with a 10.
That's right, Wordy. If he just followed Brian's lines, he would have been good to go. And Eric, looking to play the 10 first. That's 14 next. A little straight here, so you have to put some pop on it to get it back.
He's got the sauce. He should have no problem here to get back for the 9. I'm guessing 9 next, unless he gets 2 angles.
Yeah, I think he really wants to pop it almost 3/4 table because he doesn't want to be on the wrong side of the 9. Oh, he played it off the rail. Nice shot. Like that. I like to just draw the 12 back to the 9.
Oh, the curve. Making fun of my lines. Yeah. One of these days, I'll get Bobby to buy me a touchscreen, and then I can just draw real straight lines like John Madden used to. That's a nice shot. Going to be able to take the 15 after this one.
Came a little farther out than he wanted to.
It is a little steep, but he can play the 9 and hold, I think. Nice group of 4 chalks just sitting in one spot. It's always great. It seems to happen all the time. You can have 1 chalk on the table or 5 chalks on the table. They'll always end up just like this.
Yep. He's to work on his circles too. All right, little draw.
I'm going to look into some more teleprompter software that makes it correct. Is he going to play the 11 here?
Yeah, so he's got I like the opportunity. 11, 13, 15.
If you leave the 15 for last, then you got a natural position on the 8.
The goal here. So this is the toughest shot because 8 balls impede in the pocket a little bit, but not too much. So this is I think the shot of the rack here. Nick down, if he's down 3-0, is really going to have to
Gonna have to
step it up. A nice shot. I like that. It came with a nice angle to get on the 15 too, because he wants to be
He's
almost
gonna run
straight in.
straight at it.
That's what he wants. He wants to be almost straight in, right near that side pocket. Obviously, don't go into the drink. Nice. Again, Eric, Alex showing his stuff, playing very well on this table. I don't think he's ever played on this table. I don't remember seeing him here, right? You see him? Maybe.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, so playing pretty solid here.
But Tom Shine, the big dog, has been in the comment section talking a lot. So that's about all I know. Wow, great out.
Tom talking on the chat? No, I can't believe
No,
that.
not Tom.
All right, guys, great job. We're getting close to 50 already on this early Saturday morning. Let's continue to share. You guys are going to see some great polls, some great 8-ball, and all these matches are meaning. You're playing with meaning because your team, you're playing for your team. You're playing to go to Las Vegas. So there's a lot of cool things that are going on. So you definitely want to share this, get it out there. And this is unique, Brian. We don't do this all the time.
I have no recollection of ever hosting an APA qualifier.
Right. So except for singles, we've done singles and captains and triples and doubles, but never teams.
That's pretty wild.
So this is a cool step, and you're going to see a lot of excitement, especially when it gets down to the nitty gritty. You know, every match is going to count. It's going to really matter. And for that team, that's the first time that going to go to Vegas is going to be really excited.
That's awesome.
You know, so.
I know when I went with our very first EL team to APA to Vegas, that was a trip back in 98, 99, I want to say.
I say 95, 96.
Was it that early?
I think so.
What's up, Shay?
What's up? Good morning.
B&B in the booth.
Yep.
That's what we'll have to. It's that diet chicken because it's really a misnomer to call us diet chicken and diet.
Yep.
Legend.
Yep. And the ladies, like I said, the ladies are playing in the back room. I'm sure maybe towards the finals we'll probably get a couple of those in the front room as well for Vegas.
Just, you know what? Just shoot whatever you want on table 4. So we'll get some great matches on. Oh, it's like, all right, nice break.
Makes the ball in the break. And when you're playing the APA rules, you have to make what you take. So whatever he made, he
Two
needs
balls
that
down. So the
low ball.
Alex's low balls. Rationale there is,
I can tell you it's simple.
really,
Yeah, what they do is they want to eliminate controversy. So if you make what you take, there's no controversy. Where if you make 2 highs and 2 lows, then you shoot a ball. And so you didn't have that ball. Or I made 2 ball and 1 ball is the same. It's they try to eliminate it where it's simple.
no arguments.
No. That's what all the rules are basically for.
No
They want to
cutting
make
back.
it so they want to keep it as simple as possible. Like I said, because if they had a call shot, oh, you hit the ball, it didn't count because it hit this. Nope, you made the ball in the pocket. Very simple.
Right. Okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't like. I it's been 24 years since I played APA, so it's a little fuzzy. Oh, look at that combo. Oh, he caught the point.
All right, swing and a miss. So Nick at the table with a pretty weird.
Yeah, these high balls are kind of messy.
I mean, if he can make this 11, he might be okay, but it's a tough shot to start with.
I don't think it goes by the 6.
11.
Oh, the 11. Never mind, the red ball. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
I thought you were looking. Oh,
okay. Yeah, it's the only shot I really see unless he wants to play the 9. And
well, the 9's just hanging out there. But what do you do after that?
exactly. Morning, Shark family. Thanks for the great free stream, B&B. Awesome, Mario. You got it, bro. Thanks for tuning in.
I just say Nick was lining up on the 3 ball, and I think somebody just alerted him. Your high balls. Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah.
Here we go. I was going to shoot that ball.
Is that considered coaching? Maybe his opponent actually was the one to alert him.
Probably. PTC.
The reverse PTZ is right. That's the regular one.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Next to see if it looks like Because I don't think anybody from the outside would have said anything.
Yeah, it had to be.
Unless it had to be.
Alex must have alerted him.
Yeah, it had to be. So he's just going to play safe here.
When you got a whole bunch of balls like that in traffic, that's where you go to safe.
Nice move, nice move.
Jessica Peterson says, "Good morning. I love pool first thing in the morning, and all of a sudden I'm flashing back to what was it, Apocalypse Now? I love the smell of napalm in the morning." Yeah, we're happy to do this. It's going to be a great pool all day long today. I mean, we got a lot of really talented players out there, so
yeah. Again, they're playing for meaningful stuff, and
it's a big prize.
It's more meaningful than playing a one-man tournament because you got your team counting on you.
Oh yeah,
that makes it a lot more tough.
Yeah, people on the rails are sitting there staring at you.
Yep.
Don't mess this up.
Please, please. I want to go to Vegas. Please. Please.
Getting the big show.
Alex taking his time here. Not really much to go on here. I don't see any like shot or really.
Yeah, it's a pretty good mess there. Nick played an excellent safety.
Well, last time he fired a 3-ball combo into the 8-ball, and
I saw that.
So we'll see what he does here.
Yeah, he ripped the 3-ball with the 8-ball being inside the middle of the combo. Damn near lost the game because of it, but it worked out, obviously. Forrest, is APA played on 7-footers typically? I know a lot of the APA participating rooms have bar boxes. Sometimes they're Valley 6s, sometimes there's Diamond 7s, but for the most part, here at Yale Billiards, they have to be playing on 9s, right?
Correct. So yeah, when you go to Vegas, they're playing on the 7-foot diamond tables. They used to be the Valleys until last year, 2 years ago.
I was gonna say when I was playing, they were always Valley 6s.
So now they switched to the diamonds. And yeah, that's where most of them play. But Nick, Gina, and Nick Jr., they had, ended up buying this league. So there's different places that they're playing. And this is one of the central locations. And this is just masters and ladies, where most of them play on 9-foot tables, so it's not that bad. Our 9-ball teams and 8-ball teams, Brian, are playing in Buckland Billiards right now because they're 7-foot valleys.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, even the state qualifiers back when I was doing it was, it was the Connecticut League, not the Greater New Haven League, and it was always in Glastonbury, and they were always 6-foot valleys.
7.
Oh, 7-foot?
7.
I thought they were 6s.
Like
it's been 25 years. Forget it.
Hey, Nick, nice shot there.
Like getting to work as long as he doesn't scratch. All right, he's good.
He's doesn't really have a good position ball here, though. He's gonna run into that 12 and really mess it up. I mean, it's gonna roll towards the 6 and not have a pocket. It's a shame because if it came out a little bit, everything had a pocket. Now it's gonna make it a lot more tough.
A little sloppy, yeah.
All right, Forrest going to Vegas. Awesome. Very nice, very nice. We're going to see a lot of happy people today, some sad ones as well. Speaking of sad, you see some of those faces that, I mean, obviously they were playing for 250,000.
Oh,
they were crushed.
God. Yeah, you were talking about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing like a lot of big names out there in Saudi Arabia, of course, but it's just like you could actually see the angst as they were eliminated. It's like for so much money. It's a crazy event. Our very own Jonas Soto went out in top 64, right? And
yeah, I mean, he lost the Hill. Tough match.
Rough match.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing great. And
Josh Filler, same thing. You're just like, holy cow, there's
yeah, for sure. A lot of money, a lot of prestige in the
so much money, and matchroom points are everything when it comes to the world titles.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously Federer just is guaranteed 50,000 points for Mosconi. You lock him in, he's in. Not that he wasn't going to get in anyway, but now it's guaranteed. The good thing for Lucas is all the other Americans didn't do that well. They did okay. So Lucas is now 8th in points. So he needs a win in a matchroom event though, or come in second to get points, which he can do. So hopefully Lucas will still have a chance for Mosconi 2024.
off a pretty good streak. Did well in Louisiana. Did well in Rhode Island.
Yep. Exactly what we talked about. When he ran into that 12 ball, it just
messed everything up.
Yeah, it really messed up the whole plan. And Alex got a nice situation with the 7-1-3 block in the pocket.
I mean, he's got all the pockets locked up.
He does. He really does. He was of the field.
It's locked up.
Nick might be, but I'm trying to mess up something here. He went for the shot. Did he? My Masters team actually plays at noon, so we're going to be playing from Vegas or 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, we play at 1 o'clock. I sent a message yesterday. My team said they got a tee time at 9, so let's hope they show up.
That's hilarious. I'd love to be there to see your tournament, Bobby, but I gotta shoot 18 first. And if it's anything like when I go golfing, they'll be a little tooted up. And 9 o'clock tee time, you still have a cooler full of beer.
Yeah, for sure. We will be all right. We did terrible last year in Vegas. We went out 1-2 for the first time ever in our Masters. So we want to get out there and redeem ourselves. So,
well, that's kind of like how my team went to Vegas. Like I said, the very first Yale APA team to go to Vegas, we went out. It was single elimination. We went out bang. We got there, we played 3 games, and we were eliminated. I didn't even get to play.
Yep. Oh, 5 teams to Vegas, 3 Masters and 2 ladies. Very nice. Thank you, Gina.
Oh, we're sending 5. Oh, okay.
So 5, 2 ladies and 3 Masters.
I was.
Yeah, you're right.
They sent me a sheet for 3 Masters.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. 5 teams. Wow, 5 teams. That's a lot of plane tickets.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And the Masters is a lot of fun if you guys are familiar with it that play APA. It's straight up races to 7. It's 2 of 3 matches and no timeouts, no innings marked, and no defensive shot marks.
Just playing the game.
Just get out there and play. It's almost like a professional match. You know what I mean? You're going out there to play.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So playing field. I got here because I don't think he meant to do that.
Unless it can make the 12. Oh yeah, I can make that 12. Which I was wondering what he was doing, but
I couldn't figure that out either. But I guess he can slice this 12 razors then and maybe get on the 15.
All right, Shay's joining Masters. She loves pool. Very nice. Good job, Shay. Welcome to the. I'll tell you what though, our Masters division has grown, Brian. When we won our first world title, I think we had 4 Masters teams.
Yeah, it was tiny.
Yeah, and we used to go to Shooters in Southington, and it was a mixed division. And now we're up to 16 in-house teams. So many teams. All right, Nick's got to try to come around here for these next 2 balls. It's a hit there.
Develops the 15. He might be able to play this in the corner.
Looks like
6 isn't in the way.
We go to the overhead and see if we might be able to squeeze it
The
back.
overhead's been deceiving the hell out of me lately. I got to figure out what's going on here. It's like the balls are bigger.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that 15 goes by the 6 and watch. It'll go right by.
Yep. For sure. Well, it's funny you say that because there's a reel going on the Shark Stream right now, and we're looking at about a pretty good amount of views. And we were sitting in the booth say, I don't know what he's Efren's doing. He can't make that ball, and fired it right by it and made it right in the side.
Never say the words Efren can't.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's because the balls looked a little bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the overhead just sort of, because of the way the cameras work, it just seems to make the balls just that much bigger. And the overhead cam sometimes, like look at the 6 and 8 right now. You can see there's a giant gap there. I go to the overhead, they're touching.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yep, so we'll adjust that. All right,
well, there's nothing you can do.
Oh, get in the camera. Or
it's even we could probably replace the camera, but the camera there is just because it's like kind of a webcam
distance
bubble. It's got a fisheye.
Yep.
So then we correct it so it looks better on the stream, and as soon as you correct it, things get a little distorted.
Yep.
All right, Alex has got some work to do, but I mean, that 4-5.
Yeah, 4-5 is going to be the double.
Yeah, that's the trickiest ball.
Yeah, he's going to go 6-7 here, I think, and then try to stop it for the 5 ball or the 4 ball. Let's see. Tina's replying to Shay. And waiting list in all divisions except Tuesday and Sunday. Capacity on Wednesday and Thursday, even in the summer.
Crazy.
Great job, Gina and Lisa. Team Yale Billiards kicking butt in Greater New Haven APA, doing big things.
If he can make the 6, then roll up on the 7, he's got a shot at making the 4 in the corner in the upper rank.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And then he can make the 5 almost anywhere at that point, because it'll be wide open.
He might take it right now.
He might came off a little farther than I thought. I like that. Now he can actually stun it and play the 4 in the side next.
And then use the 7 to set up the 8.
Yeah, or draw and play the same pocket. He's got a lot of options now. Eddie said he should have took the 7 out previously. I don't know. I think the 7 might save him.
I'm liking his chances now. I mean, I think he played it just right, actually.
Eddie, are you going to be coming for Savannah? I think I saw your name for Savannah Easton.
Well, I haven't hit the Savannah button yet.
Yeah. Eddie's
Do that between.
Eddie's a faithful. He loves the pros and coming hanging out with us when we have all these events. Wow, I was not expecting that one.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, you got a straight in shot.
Miss. Yeah, I mean, Nick should be able to capitalize this and take it down.
Awesome, Eddie. So I'll see you on Monday. That's going to be a lot of fun. Anybody in the Wallingford area, if you never heard of Savannah Easton, she's a 14-year-old female who's an absolute juggernaut and phenom in this game, and you want to come down and get her autograph before she wins her first world title. So it's only $20 to get in.
Come on down and get a picture with her, just because someday she's going to be world famous. You know what I mean? She's already pretty famous, but she's awesome.
For sure. Yeah, like I said, she is going to be world famous, and you can say, I took a picture with her.
I knew her when.
I took a picture with her when she was 11 years old or 14 years old. You know what I mean?
13. She said, who'd she post a picture of recently? Was it Bustamante?
Yeah, but she was playing Boosty right now in New Hampshire.
She was like 7 years old, standing next to him. Now she's challenging him today in a pool hall.
That was last night. She lost 7-4. She lost 7-4.
Crazy is that?
For sure. Okay, so Nick rattled that 14 ball. Alex looking really good here. He's shooting the 5.
I think Alex is Nick's a little iced right now. He hasn't been at the table much.
Tough shot. I don't know if I like shooting this one first. Nice shot. Now he should be good to go. I like the 4, then the 7.
The 4 next.
The 4 and 7, you can go 2 rails.
Well, if you can
tap the 7.
Tap the 7 and roll up on the 8 on the other side.
What I'm thinking as well. Pretty simple.
Always pretty simple when we're sitting here looking at TV.
Never miss from the booth.
Never miss from the booth.
Bounce it off. It's in good speed.
I mean, at this angle, though, the cue's going to drift towards the 8 ball.
Yeah, he might even come around table playing the same pocket. You know what I mean? Just come around 2 rails.
I don't know.
2 rails. That's even fine too.
That'll work.
I was thinking coming down to the bottom round, go right around naturally the way he was going. I was kind of shocked at this. I mean, I see how it can play, but Nick being down 3-0.
I didn't see that coming.
No, he's a great 8-ball player too. He's been playing 8-ball long time.
But he hasn't really made, maybe one mistake that I can think of. Alex is just playing lights out. Every time he gets to the table, even with an 8-ball run out.
Yep.
He's like, click, click, click. He's executing perfectly.
Trying to draw just so he doesn't
stay out of the side.
Yeah, just stay out of the side completely. Yep, just like so. So he's up 4-0.
Speaking of Savannah.
Hi everybody, I'm Savannah Easton, but most of you know me as the Road Runner. Next week I'll be at Yale Billiards on June 10th, playing on the Shark Stream against Ashley Benoit, and I'll also be accepting challenger matches. So hopefully you guys can stop by, but if you can't, you can just subscribe to the Shark Stream and watch our match. But hopefully I'll see everybody there.
They can slap that together.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. The Roadrunner, like I said, she's a phenom, and I think she's definitely the most popular kid out there in the sport. And she's going to be actually running for the top player, most popular player in the coming years.
She's got a great supportive family out there in Vegas. They're taking her on tour this summer. She's obviously coming here in 4 days, 3 days.
Yeah, she's more like
2 days.
She's in New Hampshire right now this weekend.
And then, she's got a great social media presence. She's got pretty much all the bells and whistles ready right there. And
she has game.
And she can play. She's great. It'll be fun to see what happens with her and Ashley. Our very own number 6 lister.
Yep. And she's actually going to be playing our competition, our Yale Billiards patrons as well. And we're also doing the juniors thing, Brian, at 4:30 for the kids that want to come down and meet her. So how about that?
Yeah, that's going to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, so that's really good.
I mean, what an inspiration. You see, kid, let's say you're a 14-year-old, you come down, you see a kid your own age that's basically making it as a professional.
Right, and if you go on your YouTube, you're going to see thousands of followers, which everybody likes the social media aspect of it. Be like, she's, a leader in that as well. The kids love the social media too.
Of course.
Nick at the table here with a dry break. Not really a good shot. Oh, nice effort there. Good shot right there on the side.
With that 4-5's kind of mess, there's a lot of trouble balls out there.
Yeah.
You can figure out the 4-5 situation, then he might be able to get out.
So the 4 goes into this corner, so that'll open up the 5 goes in this corner, that'll open up the 4. Oh, he's going to make the 4 right now. Oh, I got a little love tap.
Little rub-a-dub.
A little love tap.
Hey, what's up, Will?
We got to get Will in the booth when I start playing. Will, we got to talk to Masters. You're experienced in Masters. You might be here. Is your team qualified at all, actually? This team is a really good team. But, got that, Nick. From here.
Close.
The 1 ball is going to be an issue as well, but obviously he's got to worry about this next first.
As hard as this.
Let's go, Fedor. Anybody know the score on that?
Clean hit.
Yeah, so here we go.
Got the 7 lined up on the side, the 2 after that. Then he's got to figure out the 1.
Yeah, I like the draw here, have a nice angle on it to get down to the 2 ball.
Of course, this is
the 1 ball, sorry.
That'd be crazy if Fedor takes it down.
Yeah, he was probably, him and Filler were the 2 favorites. But, anything could happen. I've seen a lot of big names fall early with these, with this big prize money and everything else, so. Yeah, that was the trouble ball. It looks like he's okay though. It's makeable.
It's makeable, but you're gonna have to use a bridge unless you're me.
Yeah.
You gotta play lefty.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. All right, little cut here. He is playing opposite-handed, Nick. Nick's playing opposite-handed, and I like that shot. Nice effort.
Nice try.
Look at the leave. Look at the leave. Of course, Alex is just going to play a stick ball.
He's never seen the 1 again.
Yep, he's going to play stick ball. And Brian and I always talk about, the left-handed people, like, back in the early day, like, they considered you guys witches and, either cut your hands off.
Sinister literally does. And people say you think of the word sinister, you think evil.
Yep.
The word sinister literally means left-handed.
Yeah. So my mom used to tell me back in her day when she was a kid that they forced you to write right-handed in school.
Oh, they wanted me to write right-handed in the worst way.
Yeah.
And then it just happened that I had a giant birthmark on my hand right here. See the scar?
Yeah.
So I was in a cast for about 6 weeks before while I was in second or third grade. I forget when I was starting. It was one of the, it was like first or second when they were teaching writing, basically. And I'm like, I have to do left-handed. But I would have done it anyway.
Yep.
I've always been left-handed. So, and so is Thomas Natal and
Corey.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got it's a lot of southpaws here.
Oh, it's definitely all the sinister people at Yale.
All you sinister.
I like Nick here. I like the two-railer. He's got the two-railer. Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Just hit it right by that chalk with a little bit of left spin. I think he can make it. You can avoid that
15's in the way. Yeah,
you got to avoid the 14.
The 15's on the line.
Sneak by it. He can sneak by it. I'm left-handed shooting, writing, but taught golf right-handed because it was the right way to play. All right.
Well, I mean, if you go to any golf shop, all the clubs in the room are right-handed golf clubs. And here's the way I look at it. I'm ambidextrous. I can shoot darts right or left. I can write with a pen right or left, but I mostly do left-handed. But the way it boils down is I bowl righty. I throw a baseball righty. But I throw a dart lefty and I play pool lefty. It seems to boil down to, for me, I'm left eye dominant anyway. So if it becomes a precision thing like darts or bowling or pool, then it's left. If it's power, like throwing a baseball or bowling, it's on my right hand. Just the way I was always.
Didn't get enough spin on that, so Alex now wide open here.
Oh, there you go, Forrest. See? Yes.
Oh, yeah, well, you guys are sinister. You guys can do whatever you want.
So
just send a little spell out to yourselves and figure it out. But no, even the left-handed with boxers are afraid of the boxers, and then the southpaws or something else. Bobby Hunt's obviously left-handed. He always talks about he plays different than the right-handers.
Well, it was funny. I was playing with Mike the Vet yesterday. At some point, we were playing against Don DeMeo and JP, and it's weird because we were playing Scotch doubles, and when I'm playing by myself, I set up shots certain ways for left-handed players. Yep. When I'm playing Scotch doubles, I have to mentally restructure my game. So I leave him a shot that he can actually, my partner, a shot that they can shoot right-handed.
All right, Alex is playing this 12 first. I'd rather have him get that 14 or the 11 out of there first. That's my thoughts. He can play that 14 on the side and position for the 11 ball at the bottom. He's going to have to figure out what he's going to do with that 14 and the 11. I mean, the 14 goes in the corner now, but he's got to be on this side of the table. Well, let's see how he handles it.
Yeah, his 15 is almost his own worst enemy right there, that 15 ball. All he can really do is, I think he's going to probably, I'm guessing and I don't know, but I would roll forward slightly and put the 9 on the side. Or maybe the 12 in the corner, past the 15 if it goes. Setting up low, though. Yeah, he went forward.
So I think that 13 goes.
Yes, and that either the 13 goes.
Yeah, it goes all day.
That's the 12. That's the 12.
12 goes all day.
And yeah, the 12 goes all day. The 9's also an option. So that roll forward was a pretty good guess.
Again, he's going to have to come on this end of the table, come near the 1 ball so he can play the 11 and then the 14. That's what he's going to get down to. Going to draw this back. Might run into that.
Roll forward to get to the 15. And he bumped the 9, but that's perfect.
That way's just got a stop shot. He has a nice angle to get to 9 to get the cue ball towards the 1.
And he's still got to solve that 14 issue, though.
Yeah. If he gets down to the 11, he can easily play the. Oh, he's going to do it now. All right, that works. Not out of the woods yet. Didn't want to leave himself on the rail.
The stick so close to the rail, you can't do draw now.
Yep. Everybody, can we please hit the share button on this Saturday morning? Bobby and Brian giving you guys some live play-by-play for
ridiculously early Saturday morning.
Austin Masters match for Las Vegas. And the ladies are going to be playing as well. We're going to stream a couple of those matches. And you're going to see a couple people getting excited, jumping up and down. And it's going to be a big deal. Especially those teams that have never been before. It's really fun.
That is the best feeling though. It's like when you do finally get that qualifier to say, oh man, I get a free trip to Vegas. It's amazing.
Yeah, our first trip was absolutely amazing. It was something I'll never forget. I'm not going to lie, these games are taking a pretty penny, taking a little bit of time here. All right, thank you very much, Forrest. Appreciate the share. A couple numbers popped up, so maybe that was you. Great job. Great job. 18 years, never been. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Will. It's really a big deal. We've played a bunch of times, a bunch of teams, so close, and it's not easy. Really, really not easy.
Sound too snarky, but I went on my second year.
Yeah. And again, there's swing and a miss. Again, that position was tough. Yeah, he should have. Again, I thought he should have played the 9-second and then rolled down for the 11-14.
Yeah, I think I agree.
So, but now Nick, the
11 took away a pocket, so now the position play here is going to be tougher.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can just put a lot of spin and play in the same pocket, a lot of bottom right.
If he can get in the queue. He can get it up here. That's what I'm very tactical. That's not easy to get past it.
All about speed.
I got a little love tap. Look at that leave though. He finally got it. He's got his roll.
Yeah, a little love tap there to help him out. And Nick's going to be straight in tapping for par. Be on the board. There it is. It's on the board. It's now 4-1. And again, we are racing this 7. Now they're going to play 9 ball, folks. So if you're not familiar with the 4-back.
They switch games?
Yes. So yeah, the format here is you play 5 games of 8 ball, 8 games of 9 ball. And whoever wins the lag gets to choose, do you want to break or do you want to pick the game?
What do you want to start with?
Yeah. So they played 9 balls, 8 balls. So now they're going to play 9 ball. So whoever won the lag must have picked 8 ball.
No, Nick won the lag, but he chose to break.
So then Alex had a chance to shoot
8 ball.
Exactly. So
that's wild. Okay, I didn't know that.
I'm going to give guys a little bit of advice here too. Masters, being a 2-time Masters champion and a lot of experience. A lot of people in Masters, they decide the lower player will decide to pick 8 ball because they feel they have a better shot. Because they think the more experienced player is going to be better in 9 ball. I and a lot of my teammates think it's an actual detriment because the better player in the 8 ball is going to play better safe and smarter. It's more strategical. Where 9 ball, you have a better chance of them making a mistake, and also you can play combos. So if I was a lesser player, I would 100% play 9 ball.
I agree.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And most of them don't. It's just food for thought. And it's funny when we're playing a team that we know that we're skill levels, we think we're favored, and they pick 8 ball first, and we kind of just smile.
Like, all right,
that's fine. It'll be lovely. But I understand they feel more comfortable playing 8 ball, so they want to do that. But it's just like when you're playing APA teams, I always like to put up first when you're playing a regular 9 ball and 8 ball, because you want to control the last 2, where a lot of people want to, match up that first match.
Right.
So just strategical thoughts there for everybody. Jay loves 9 ball. Awesome. All right, Federer's still up 6-5. And Sedgwick he was a wild card player. He wasn't even in the top 100 in the world. How about that?
I mean, he made it to the top 4.
He's got 50,000 in the bank, and he might be playing for Team Europe in the Mosconi Cup.
With those kind of points, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to get really nice kick there. He's got Nick, tough shot.
You want to just kick the 1 into the 9 and play it that way?
Unless he can play the bank. Yeah, I like that. You can make it. You don't have to call anything.
What do I do? Kick it in?
You don't have to call anything.
Look at
this. Nick ran over there. He played that 100%.
Again, that was funny. Right at the end, it's like just like body English the 9.
Come on, 9 ball.
Come on, 9 ball. Get there. Get there.
Don't count Nick out down 4-1. He starts catching the gear, he's going to kick some major butt. Will I said most players don't run out at 9 ball. They leave 3, 4 out for the lesser.
Well, that's for the lesser player. Well, I mean, that's possible. Yeah,
it goes both ways. But yeah,
if you know that you're playing a lesser player, then you change your tactics slightly. At least I do.
Yeah. But like I said, when you're playing 8 ball, they're gonna, every time they're gonna stick you if they can, and
I mean, that's how I played throughout the entire 90s. I mean, 2-time MVP. I playing 4 years, 24-1 records. The entire strategy is basically never leave your opponent anything. It doesn't matter how fast you get out.
All right, just made the 2 ball. Weird.
That was a strange shot.
Yeah. So to give a shout out to all of our YouTubers out there. Our YouTuber audience is growing. Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, we've got a lot more YouTubers, and it's watching the YouTube numbers climb is just a pleasure. And even as we speak, we're looking at, we used to be about 90-10, would you say, Facebook users? 90% Facebook, 10%.
I think it was YouTube. 90, definitely. Oh, we got a 1-9er here. 1-9er.
Definitely in play. And now we're typically seeing 60+% on YouTube and sometimes even more. That's awesome.
Hector, if you want to try Masters next season, you better get in early or join the team because we're full. There it is, Nick Busquet with a boom. And this is how you make a 1-9 get right back into the game. 1 into the 9, 9 into the pocket, and it's winner, winner, and chicken dinner. 4-2. Again, we're playing a race to 7. And again, this is a long match. Now, here's the thing, Nick. Brian, after 2 hours, it's sudden death. So that means the last match will be played race to 2.
I understand that correctly because the rounds are spaced 4 hours apart.
But I think it's a 2.5 hour window maybe for sudden death, maybe 3. 2.5, I'm pretty sure.
9 on a break.
Oh, there it is. That's 4-3. So he's trying to speed it up here. And technical, this is how you make the 9 off the 7. So yeah, we'll talk to Gene, but I think it's 2.5 hours. And then the last match is a race to 2.
Interesting. I did not know. I haven't played APA in a while.
Well, check this out. I got a little story for you. Well, in Vegas, this is our first world title win. And we're playing a team. And it's getting late. Dave won the first match. Phil Davis is down 5-2, which he's very capable of coming back and winning.
Sure.
But we were 5 minutes away from sudden death. So if we continue to have Phil Davis play, Rob will be playing a race to 2 to advance to the next round, which we all know in bar tables, that's a lot of luck.
I can switch it.
Anything.
Yeah, totally.
So we decided as a team that we were going to have Phil Davis forfeit the second match, and Rob played a full match.
And okay, that's interesting.
And so, and then not only that, Rob was down 2-1, which means we probably would have lost the sudden death and won 7-2 to advance. So,
yeah, we've been streaming an hour 20, so we're already an hour 20 into this first game.
First match. So, it was a big move on our part, and so I mean, strategy works. You got to play your strategy, play the
tactics. Even the fact that you're alternating who places a person first.
Yeah, Sean
makes a big difference.
Sean says, I watched that. Yeah, we were streaming it, and everybody's like, what just happened? What the hell is that? Yeah, there was 5-2. Why did Phil bang all the balls? Well, we had 5 minutes, and we thought we'd rather take Rob in a chance even in a full race, or then even though I think Phil could have came back, but it wasn't worth the risk at that point.
I mean, it's a chess match. You got to think 2 moves ahead.
Yep. How's Nick feeling right now? He was just down 4-0.
4-0. Then he gets a nice clean hit, shortcuts a 1-9, and then bangs one in on a snap.
Yeah, and just like that, it's a one.
And it's a one game difference.
Yep. Oh, 6-6 Fedor. How about that?
He tied it.
Wow.
That's gonna be a scorcher.
If you bet Suchek to win the event, and he was probably like 80-1.
I wouldn't say 100-1.
Maybe it probably was. It's just
there's 128 players, and he's still 100-1.
Yeah. Great player from Poland, and
but at the same time, it's just
it wasn't ranked in the top 100.
He wasn't ranked. I didn't think he was ranked at all.
Yeah,
but good for him, man. That's fantastic to battle way through that field. Holy cow!
But it's amazing to see what the 250,000 is doing to a lot of the top pros players. It's making them almost not play human, but making a little more mistakes than they normally do.
Right.
You know. Nick will always grind out a match. Yeah, exactly. He takes his time and plays smart. He knows a lot of safeties. He's Nick Busquet is a real experienced player. He's been to Vegas several times for Masters. So he knows what he's doing for sure. There are some slop safeties. Yeah, that was a slop safety. He just hit the ball and it rolled behind the
slapped. I mean, sometimes you got to get the rolls. That's all there is to it.
I agree. Here we go. Look at
how did that miss?
I was ready to say, look at this, because it looked like he hit it. He literally just went by. But the 4 has no pocket. There is no 3-foul rule. Nick's okay.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be an out here.
I play the 3-9 here. That's what he's looking at. How about that?
With the 4 sitting there, I'd slap that 9. Are you kidding me?
You can't run out, right? You can't.
Well, and the 9 is wild.
Yeah.
Ship it.
There he goes. He was looking at it.
That's all I'm thinking right here is 4 screwed up. I can't run out. Ship the 9.
The big thing he's got to be careful is not to leave it hanging in the pocket. And just as we talked, YouTube 24, Shark Stream 20.
There you
go. YouTube takes the lead again on the Facebookers. Come on, Facebookers, you got to share. We can't let YouTube beat us out. I don't want to say I'm Team Facebook, but I'm probably on Facebook more than YouTube. But we have more viewers and that's not counting the 1,000 we got on caffeine, but I'm guessing, obviously. He's really looking to take his time here. He's looking for the 3-9. There we go. He's jacked up. He's trying to cut the 3 into the 9 and make it into the corner. Oh, and he undercut it. Oh, it might go on the side, though. It might go on the side. And he looks like he saved him. And Nick can see this. Nick's got to come up with the safety. Yeah, he's got to come out with a safety here. He wants to get ball in hand.
I bet he's going to try and stick him behind the 8.
Yeah, I like that. He's got to be careful. Don't get that cue ball in the pocket. That's what he tried to do. Didn't quite get it there. He's going to leave Alex a bank here. And all these Masters matches don't usually take this long. I mean, sometimes the matches are done. Like if you see us play, we're not going to be. I mean, 2.5 hours is like a full match for us in general. We don't have any like deliberate players. You know, we all play off the cuff. Nick and Alex here seem like they're both really taking their time and making sure. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good shot. Right there by Alex as well. That was a perfectly.
I say that was well executed. So I mean, it's weird that it feels like it's been an hour 20. I think it's about an hour 30 now. We've been watching the same match.
What time did they start?
Not playing. It was about 10 after 9. It was they got started right at 9ish.
Yes,
no messing around. So I'm guessing an hour 20, but the fact is, I don't feel like they've been playing slow. They've been playing well. But it's they've been, you know. So what, you think it's 2.5 hours? This is a sudden death move?
I think so, yeah. I want to say 2.5 hours. That's what I'm thinking.
Surprised they do races to 7 then. You'd think they'd want to get more players out.
They don't change it. It's all the same. Regular season, playoffs, Vegas, everything's the same.
All right.
Nothing changes. Yeah. I think it's a 2.5 hour, Will Alley. I'm not sure. I'm going to go check with Gina in a minute. But right now, this is looking like it's going to sudden death unless something happens here. Oh, look at this. Oh, he almost hit it. I thought it was going to come around on the backside. The question now for Alex, is he going to try to make that 9 at some point with a combo or a carom? Or is he going to try to run this rack?
Turns out I have the tournament director's number here.
All right.
I'm going to text him and say, how long does it into the round do you start sudden death?
So look at this, Brian. He's going to play the 3 off the 9 into the side and try to make the 9 at the same time. In the corner. I don't like this. I mean, this is a wide open rack here. I don't understand.
APA, though. I'm not harshing on APA at all, but oh, he didn't even get the 3. I thought he was going to.
But now he's going to leave Nick an opportunity.
He left the 9 kind of hanging, but the 4 won't make that combo. So
I like the run out here.
I like the run out too.
You know, and again, these Iron Masters, they all can play and they all can run out.
You are correct, sir. 2.5 hours, according to Nick Jr.
Oh, look at that.
Not that Nick Jr. on the screen, the Nick Marino Jr.
Yeah, so we might be sudden death the match too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think so. Maybe an hour, 40 minutes. We're only halfway done. Exactly halfway.
That'd be a kick in the pants.
Wouldn't that be something? Race to 2. Did he get it? Did he get it? He got a little love tap there again. Looking pretty good here. Brian, sudden death works is once the match is reached to 2.5 hours, the next match is a race to 2. So whoever wins 2 wins the match. If he makes a shot here, he gets position, everything else should be all right here. Got to draw this ball bottom right, and or you can follow it and play the 7-8 in the same pocket, or you can draw it and play the 6-7 in the same pocket. I think he's going to go forward nice and easy and play the 7-8 in the same pocket. I like this. This is the smart play here. Oh, he went back and forth. I don't know why he hit so hard.
Yeah, that was a little...
Like, look what happened here. So if he just rolls this ball slowly, he can leave the cue ball right there. Come back and forth. This is all about comfort, though. He didn't feel comfortable going back and forth, I guess.
Yeah,
he felt comfortable.
I thought maybe he would. Yeah, I would think that was a very holdable a shot that would hold up fine. But he went back and forth. All right, we got a new score update. Federer's up 7-6.
That's our roving reporter, Forrest Coy Barefoot. Thank you for that, Forrest.
Our roving reporter. All right, keep us up to date. We're very interested.
RS play for sudden death on purpose. I would have to go and put Greg up, and so Will always saying he's got a methodical player on his team.
A methodical player. I love it.
Look at that shot right there. What a great cut.
Extremely deliberate.
Yep. He's not out of the woods yet, though, Brian. He's got to really, really stroke this ball.
I mean, he's straight in on the 8, it looks like.
I think he can go forward 2 rails with some high left.
Yeah, I'm thinking forward right. From this angle.
I mean, it got a little slight angle.
He's hitting it low.
Yeah, he can cheat a little bit.
Like
he had more angle than I thought.
High right.
Yep. Very nice shot.
Once again, all the chalks in one spot.
Yeah, and I know all the pro fans, they want to see Fedor and Kachi. Because Kachi is just a beast when he plays in the finals. He killed Shane one time, and he's a world title holder. And of course, Fedor is just the best player on the planet. So everybody's going to be rooting for Federer because they want to see that matchup.
for Federer because he came to Yale Billiards. No other reason than that.
Nothing wrong with
He
that.
supports my spot. I'll support him, man. Gets one back after Nick went on a little streak there.
Yeah. Right. Kachi coming back from his car accident is a big deal. He broke his arm and had 2 pins installed. And here he is.
Nuts, yeah.
Here he is right back in it 2 years later. And there was talks about Kachi being, at maybe at least Federer and Filler speed, maybe better before he got into the car accident. And now you have to put him on that level, especially if he wins this event. Heck, they're watching from work. Shark Stream is going to be on the TV here all day. Awesome. We just figured out how to put the Shark Stream on Yale Billiards on every TV.
By we mean Jamie.
Yeah, Hector. So now when people at Yale Billiards, we can put the Shark Stream up like this match is playing throughout the pool hall.
It's all over the room. That's awesome.
It's really cool because we have 11 or 13 TVs. So, all right, Nick, you need this rack here. If you let Alex get on the hill. Oh, wow. Brian, this is how you bank 101. Let's aim for the point and cut the middle. Bang. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Not a bucket.
Oh. That was
kind of lost control of that one.
Yeah. He definitely wasn't playing a combo there or Karen.
Well, Brian, I mean, that stands to reason. Brian says, don't forget they said whoever wins the 9-ball world championship will be the new world #1 and will be on top of the list for the Mosconi. Of course. Anyone else is not going to accumulate $250,000 in matchroom points, wins, whatever. So, yeah, that stands to reason.
But Alex really takes his time as well. I mean, very deliberate player. He got ball in hand here, and
I mean, getting on this 3 is actually
3-9er.
Well, great. That's one way to look at it.
And you want to hear something crazy, Brian?
Sure.
2 of these racks were shortened.
I know.
Can you imagine if they were played all the way out?
A 1-9 and a 9 on the snap. Yeah, that's true.
We'd be another 20 minutes in.
He played the ball in hand on the 2 deliberately to get to the 3-9. That's interesting as hell to me.
Mm-hmm.
Guess he didn't like the 4 sitting like that. All right, let's see if we can shortcut it to the hill.
Okay.
Oh, he slapped it.
I don't like it. Anytime you could run out, I'd say run out. That's just my theory. Of course, I hate combos, but that being said, most of the top players don't play me. Yeah, but most
Let's see what Nick's got in his back pocket because he's going to roll directly at the 4-ball here.
Yep, jacked up over the 7, so it's not easy. So Nick's firing these balls. He's playing pretty well. I mean, that was not an easy shot. Good morning, Sir Anthony. Hope you are doing well on this Saturday morning. Thanks for joining us on the Shark Stream. Brian and Bobby giving you guys some play-by-play. And telling you guys, make sure you share this out. We got a great stream for you all day. You're going to see some good pool. Again, you're going to see some really good pool that has meaning, which is cool thing is some of the players, like I said, not playing have more meaning because they want to win more than the player shooting.
Oh, I mean, they're absolutely, you know, they're locked eyes and just like, all right, you have the hopes and dreams of us right here.
Yep. Right, Nick, some bottom right here.
Go by.
Bottom left, I mean, I'm sorry. Bottom left.
The 8 goes by the 9, it looks like.
Yeah, I know. I think play this on the side. Draw, put it
Just draw left and then.
Yeah, bottom left. Get to the center of the table. Oh, he missed it. He's going to play safe, though.
It's going to end up.
Oh, no, he's not.
He shipped it. Yeah,
I thought he was going to stick behind it.
That's a tough leave.
The good thing for Nick, it's not out of the woods because this is not easy. I mean, the cube is on the rail.
Finesse shot. You have to cheat the 7 into the side pocket. And then.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, hit it. Oh. Yeah, okay. From that angle, it's tougher to doodle. But yeah, you have to cheat the 7 into the side pocket and roll past the point. If the 8 even goes by, I'm not even sure.
Right, and then you're the cue ball is running away from the 9 ball, so it's not. I mean, this is really, really difficult.
Better takes a rack 14 to go up 8-6. All right, sweet. 3 to go.
All right, Forrest Coy reporting live from Saudi Arabia.
Semis are still a race to 11, right? I assume so.
Yes. The race to 15 is going to be the final.
That's right. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't think Forrest is in from Saudi Arabia, but never know. Sounds good, right? Sounds
I mean, hard to assume.
Forrest Coy live from Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
The Shark Stream correspondent.
Yep. All right. Again, Alex taking his time.
Well, I mean, this is a clutch shot. He gets to the hill or he brings his opponent back into the race.
Yeah, it's a big rack. Big rack. I almost like maybe power in this ball, trying to come around table, cheating and with a lot of high right. And it's a tough shot, but there's nothing easy here. And I'd rather, if I'm going to play a tough shot, I'm going to get nice and easy on the 8 ball.
Hey, babies it.
Yeah, I could do that too, but again, now he's running away from the 9 ball. I mean, he's got to come back and forth.
He needs to get off the rail a little further.
And you can draw it to the side rail, to the bottom rail, and that's a lot of stroke. I've seen it done. I've done it a couple times, so this is not easy. You can play the 8 in the opposite corner and maybe carry him the 9 at the same time. If he makes it, I'll have a shot in the 9 ball.
Forrest is drawing back the curtain a little bit. Reporting live from my couch in Virginia through the WNT live score.
Forrest, come on, man. You're blowing up the spot. I'm trying to give you kudos here, man. Oh, how about that?
I thought that might be an option, actually. When he had that set up, I was like, yeah, just freeze the 9.
Nice shot. I like that. I like that. Will Alley said safe. He was one step ahead.
Call.
I'm telling you, man, we got to get Will in the booth. I got to go play soon anyway. Will, what are you doing today? Want to get in here?
I have to play for another 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. I got to get ready. I got to talk to my guys and pump them up. Make sure they're here. Actually.
He just wants to duck out of the booth like he always does.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. This match is it's exciting, but it's a long match right here.
You're preaching to the choir, sir.
This is a long match. This 2-hour match. Race to 7. Daughter has a dance recital. I'm talking about pool here, Will Alley. Nice hit. Talking about billiards. All right, left him a pretty good shot here. Come around table. But he's got to make the shot.
Oh, why? But this cracks me up every time.
Ducks. Like there are magnets in there or something?
Typically, there's 2 chalks on the table, but the more chalks that are on the table, the more they bunch up and hide together.
Yeah, they want to get them out of the way, of course. That's why I like the new thing that they're doing now, Brian, is a lot of the pros, 99% of the pros, they have their own chalk. And when they use it, they take it with them. It's never on the table.
Right. Well,
never a chalk in your way, and you always get the chalk that you want to use. It's a win-win for everybody.
I got it. I'm just so old school. It's one of those things where I before I even arrive at the table, I pick up the chalk.
Well, you can still do that.
And
It's
then I
going to be
chalk.
by your chair.
And then I chalk, and then I just put it right down to the right side of wherever I'm shooting. And then as soon as I get up from that, I pick the chalk back up, and then I walk around, and I get to my next shot. And it's just
You can still do that. But the thing is, when your shot's over, you have to just pick it up
put it
and
back on your belt. Yeah.
or go to you carry it and put it on your side, right next to your side. So it's kind of like same habit, except you have to have one more habit. When you miss, you have to pick up the chalk. That's the biggest difference.
Here fairly recently, and I saw one of the most old school moves I've ever seen. Not only would he have the chalk in his hand when he was chalking, he would keep it in his hand when he was bridging. So he's actually making the bridge, and the chalk was still in his palm.
I've done that a couple of times, but too often.
I was like, that is some old school move right there.
Of course, Willie. I'm just joking around. Wow, Alex. That was worth the wait for sure.
Big shot.
This is a fire in. I mean, almost rail to rail. Man, I would not want to shoot this shot for the money. Oof. So he's on the hill. Yeah, the Tome Chalk is amazing. I would love to get them as a sponsor on the Shark Stream, Brian.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Wouldn't that be amazing? How about that? Well, let's get Tome on Team Shark Stream.
Sitting right alongside all your other billiard products like Simonis and Aramith. Welcome to the family. That would be awesome.
McDermott,
of course.
We really can't get much bigger names unless we get like Diamond and Brunswick.
That would be pretty solid too. Get all the parts of the billiards.
Yep. The big names. I mean, hey, we got one of the best streams in the country, I believe. I mean, I may be a little biased, but
you might be a little biased.
But we do. We have a lot of top amateur. And we're showing matches that qualify for Las Vegas.
This is where the pros come.
Lucas plays $1,000 matches on here.
Says he's going to work on the Tome deal.
Well, who says we're not already working on it, my friend? Always something going on in the Shark Stream. Big announcements coming actually in the next couple of days as well. So keep your eyes out.
Big news.
A couple big things happening. So keep your ears out. Might have the opportunity to get Pagaline chalk they're trying to grow. Yeah. Made from Teom. Yeah. $8,000 matches. Yep. We had a match with Efren versus Corey Sharp. Corey broke and Efren ran out on him. It happens. But we have a lot of pros and amateurs, and I mean, like I said, just this alone. I mean, all the people in Connecticut having a chance to go to Las Vegas and play for a world title is awesome.
This is the place to play.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Lucas Picasso Werner is making his announcement who he's going to go with as a Q sponsor in the next couple of days. So you guys will see that, and maybe a couple more announcements as well. So. All right, Nick Bousquet needs 4 in a row. That's a push out by Alex. Alex pushed out, so Nick is going to be at the table with a chance to shoot.
Chip the 9.
Yeah, I would. I would definitely, but I'm just got to worry about the hanger, that's all. Don't want to leave it hanging.
All I could hear is Johnny L back in the day yelling, "Shit!" And when he pulls a shot out of his butt, just looking dead stared in the eyes. Is that hard for you? Dude's a friggin' legend. Okay. Went for the 1-6 combo, I think, there, but didn't quite get there. But look at the sleeve. I mean, Nick's gotten no easy rolls from this guy. Alex has been playing completely. I mean, just not giving up anything.
Grind it out. Try to get behind the 3.
I think he was trying to push it behind it, but still a pretty good leave.
I think he's behind the 3 now.
He will be.
Yeah, he's going to be.
He's going to be, yeah. He's going to kiss that one right around and just...
All right, the Facebookers took over the Sharks, the YouTubers. The boy Facebookers, good job. Keep sharing. Brian's team YouTube, I'm team Facebook. Just for you guys know. I'm team Facebook, so that's the plan.
So funny because my brother just took a job at Meta. He was working for the same company for 29 years, and
Yeah, listen,
somehow the evil empire got him over the dark side.
Meta's a huge company, man.
Oh, no, he was out in Menlo Park, and you could see that they got a rather nice campus out there. So I totally got it why he did, but it shocked me. It's like, wow, you left a job after 29 years to work for Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
weird.
Yep.
But he seems to be very enthusiastic about it, so I'm happy for him. Great opportunity.
Oh, he's laughing. He's like, "Can you believe I did that?
Did that just happen?"
I got to give Nick a lot of credit too. He's grown up a lot over the years. He's a great player. His temperament has gotten so much better.
Oh, he used to be a raging.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with something else.
Yeah,
but he's a dad. He's got the kiddos.
3 kids.
Sometimes you gotta grow.
Yep. Great. Playing good pool. Everything going for him in life. So kudos to Nick Busquet. What he's looking at here.
This seems like
he's being methodical.
This is a lot of contemplation for what seems like an obvious run out. There you go.
I'm telling you, trying to get the sudden death by match 2. They're literally 28 minutes away from it.
28 from sudden death, yeah.
If this goes hill, there's an opportunity. It could be sudden death.
Right after?
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's
race to 2.
That would be nuts.
Do not have Facebook, YouTube is all right. Come on, Facebookers. Let's defend our turf here. All these YouTubers starting to talk a little smack here. There we go. That's a Facebooker right there. Fedor taking a 3-game lead, 9-6.
Awesome. Go Fedor.
That's our roving reporter from
Virginia, Minnesota.
No, from Baghdad.
or whatever they call Jeddah.
No. Take this rule. What rules?
He's talking about sudden death.
Oh, sudden death. Yeah. Yeah, but Will, if they didn't do that, this match could potentially take 6 hours.
7 or 8 hours easily.
Yeah. What do you do? What's the answer? What's the answer?
For races.
Yeah, that's that. Now you're changing the whole trajectory of the whole system. Let's get with the system here. How about a shot clock? Solve it all.
Oh, that would be interesting.
With that, I like it. I'm a fast player.
I was gonna say you're one of the 2 fastest players I've ever covered on the Shark Stream.
No.
And when you 2 play each other, you're virtually guaranteed a race to 9 will only last 45 minutes.
Even if it's hill. All right, this is the key shot for the rack here. He wants to get to the middle of the table.
I'll say it was fun watching or streaming Thomas Natal and Jack Prasamano last night.
Jack played well last night, didn't
he played excellent.
Yeah.
But the thing that I was going to say is like the ball hadn't even stopped rolling and the other player was already lining up the shot.
No.
I mean, those 2 guys were playing like bang, 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 done.
I heard, but Thomas left him like 6 9 balls. Is that correct?
He gave up a lot of balls.
6 9 balls?
At least 3 that I can remember right now.
Yeah.
That he gave up at least 3 9 balls and 1 or 2 7/8. You know, like he was having a hard time with the late balls.
All right, Alex. Looks like he's going to draw and try to play the 7 in the same pocket here.
He's coming down hard. He says, tournament director, stay at the match with a shot clock and a warning for slow play. Ball in hand for violating the shot clock. It's like literally blowing the whistle. You're done. Next.
What if we have 3 matches going? There's a lot of slow play. What do we do?
You know what?
Call Brian, get him out of the booth, put him on the shot clock.
Maybe you got. I don't know. I don't have a real solution to that.
All right, just so you know, Team Facebook is 23, Team YouTube 17. For the record, there we go. Go Team Facebook.
Go YouTubers. This is still cracking me up. They all travel together. Like, why would you pick up?
And actually, I think Nick has his own chalk. They shouldn't even be on the table.
No, Nick's using the Masters.
Oh, he is? Okay. Because I see Alex keeps grabbing his toe. I mean, like, there's a habit. When it's not his turn, you're not going to see his chalk on the table.
No, I get it.
Which is really cool. Really cool.
But you see what's making me laugh, though? It's like, you need 1 chalk to chalk your cue. Why are they all bunched all the time?
Will says, used to have a number of refs. Well, since the minimum wage went up to $15 an hour, average tournament time is 12 hours. Do the math.
Do you believe this leave that Alex just got? He missed the 7-ball cut shot.
Yeah.
This leave.
Nick is not going to be happy.
No, I'm fuming at this point.
Yeah, Nick's.
He's not gotten he's not getting any rolls. All right, so he picked up one chalk. He left the other 3 there. Let's see what happens. I'm curious how these chalks keep migrating together.
He's going to put it down and slide them all. Right now he's not thinking about the chalk. He's thinking about.
I get it. I'm just it's just something I'm obsessing on right now. If you can make this cut shot bank. I'd be happy to make contact, but I got 50-50. Nick's got, you came up a little short there. You needed a little more left.
But again, this is not easy peasy. I mean, he can put it straight and draw it straight back, but he's still going to have a long shot up the rail.
It's ball in hand, but.
Is he righty or lefty?
He's lefty.
So this is going to be.
No, he's right. He's righty. He's righty.
He's righty. He's good then. Put it straight. Just draw it straight back to that middle diamond if you can. Start going around the table. You'll leave himself a long angle, possibly. So he's going to try.
He's going to take the angle.
All right. So he trusts his speed.
Play the short side all day.
He trusts his speed here. And again, he's got to worry about scratching the side. He's got to worry about boarding it short.
Definitely a gap. Like, it's not frozen to the rail. It's not going to get pointed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. Tactics being tactics, I think I would definitely just leave it there.
But he's playing really well. He trusts his instincts, so pretty solid. I did say watch out for the side. I 100% said watch out for the side. But again, we're trying to get the sudden death here. That's the goal.
Clearly.
The goal is to get sudden death before match number 2. On Facebook, let's hit the share button. Let's blow these YouTubers out of the water. We can do it. Not that I'm saying the YouTubers don't share, but, come on, Facebook. Just hit the share button. We got more places to share on Facebook anyway. Right now, we're up 2317, plus over a couple thousand on caffeine, and they share to YouTube, so that's not fair either, but that's okay. All right, 6-4, guys. Nick Bousquet breaking. Alex, if you're listening, when you're practicing next time and you're doing this, when you got that shot, you really want to keep it simple. You want to avoid that cue ball from scratching. And, if you just drew that back, you leave yourself, as Bobby Hunt would say, take what the table gives you. Exactly. Just make the shot and go for the win. Up 2 and the 7 are a really tough spot here.
Yeah, 2's definitely not happy.
All right, any predictions on this event? Who do you think's going to win this, Nick or Alex?
3-1 favorite at this point, but
hey, Nick's at home. Nick's solid, and you see he's not giving up.
He's a steady player. That's absolutely a great observation. He
gave the guy ball in hand on 8, and if you look at his face, you look like he's winning.
Yeah,
he didn't like say I lost. He didn't get
right.
He literally was calm about it. So kudos to Nick. Oh, we lost a shark streamer on Facebook. YouTube's catching up. Let's go, Facebook. Share it out there. Hit that share button. We can't let YouTube catch us. And also, you have manufactured numbers, Brian. We're watching the YouTube here, so that's a number right there.
That's true. Yeah,
that's exactly. 2 numbers.
That's at least 1 client.
So he's trying the safety here. I don't like it because, again, there's no 3 foul rule. He's almost better. He would probably better off maybe flying the 9 there, or I don't know.
And out, ship it.
All right, Jessica. Good job, Team Facebook. Let's go. Right back. We're back after that fantastic shot by Nicholas Bousquet.
And completely planned and deliberate, of course.
Of course.
What would you have played that?
All right, play the safety here.
What's Hugh and the Hustlers doing? Let me see.
1 o'clock we play.
Was that
1 o'clock?
Your team at 1?
Yeah, 1 o'clock. I'm hoping my team shows up. That's all. If we show up, we got a shot.
They're golfing.
Who knows what they're doing? They're fathers of a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. So who knows what they're doing?
Weird way, I'm glad mine are 21, 19, and 13.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Don't have to really mind them as much.
I'll tell you, I missed my daughter in a younger age, though, doing all the fun stuff. Now it's just like, hey, how you doing, honey? Love you. Give me a hug. But we do that's not tribe. We go out to lunch and hang out. It's just, I used to coach her basketball, and
right.
A little different nowadays, but not bad. Definitely a good thing seeing them grow up. Like your daughter's doing big things in college. That's awesome to see,
That's, yeah. I'm so proud of her. She's done exceptionally well in life in general.
Yep.
Right, the chalks are separating. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this right now.
Nope. So my daughter's team, her ladies' team, won the first round, so they are 2 matches away from Vegas. She just sent me a message.
Oh, really cool.
So love Beck. Yeah, she just their team just won, Shay. They're 2 matches away from Las Vegas. Maybe we'll see them on the stream as well.
If this game ever ends.
And she's one of the lucky ones too. She's played in APA for 4 years now. She's 18, and she's already been to Vegas 3 times. That's ridiculous. There's so how hard that is.
Oh yeah,
ridiculous. But it was always for something different. Like she won her captain's team once, and then her ladies team twice. So, and she wasn't captain once, but so. Oh, swing and a miss. Now, what does Nick do here? The 7's tied up.
I know what I'm
29. Flying Brian, you in the chat? Flying Brian, you in the chat? Agent Flying Brian. Only because look at this, guys. Look at this 7 ball. I mean, it has possibles, but 2-9er because the 7s are. Yeah. Go ahead. Here we go. 29er. And again, we had 2 shortened rack, or this match would be a lot longer. This could be the 3rd shortened rack here.
It could easily be 6-1 right now or 6-2 because of those short racks, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, what about the time if they play the full racks out? Oh, he played the double bank? Yes! Nick Bousquet with the bank shot. Let's see this one again, Nick. I mean, Brian. Brian, take us through it. What do you do here? How does he do this?
I would play it straight in, but Nick's like, no, it'd be far more excellent if I just banked it.
That's awesome. 6-5, guys. Don't go anywhere. Go anywhere.
Hit that 9. That's why you don't baby a 9 into the pocket. You hit it.
That's right. You don't want to leave it hanging.
You don't want to leave it hanging, and you just might bank it.
And Team Facebook's going to take that win because we have more viewers, so that's going to be Team Facebook on that bank 9. Yes, of course, there's Facebook. Now, wow, nice shot. Yeah, I would have played it straight in, but that's just me.
See, I think that we get more chatter from the Facebookers because everybody's watching YouTube from their TV. They don't have their phone in their hand.
Could be.
That's what's happening.
Could be. It's very hard to have been in the AP 13 years, and I'm finally going to the States for the first time in 2 weeks. Hoping so. Yes, that's what I'm saying. My dog, like I said, I've been in Vegas. I've been in Vegas a long time, but I've been in the league 30 years, and we were fortunate with my Masters team. But if you take out my Masters teams, I've only been in Vegas, I think, 4 times for 8-ball, 9-ball. And I've been on, I want to say 50 teams.
Right.
So it's really, really difficult. Really difficult.
I'm just saying I went on my 2nd year.
Yep.
3.
Yep. Who's the captain? Who's the captain of that team?
Was it? No, was the captain? Bertodi? Were you on it?
I was captain.
Oh, you were captain.
Just saying. Just saying. Hey, yeah, that was me, you, Clint, Harry Johnson.
Oh, Harry, yeah.
Harry Johnson. Eddie Estep.
Eddie.
All right, here we go. He's jacked up over a ball here. Nice hit.
Give him a look.
8 years. I'm going for the first time. August. Awesome. My whole team will be there. That's great. That's what it's all
It's a great experience. I mean, I don't know if they're still doing it at the Rio or where they're actually hosting.
Rio. Rio. No, what's Rio's? BCA was
when it
they blew that place up, by the way.
Oh, they blew up the Rio?
No, the one that we went to. What was I forget what it was called.
They demolished the Stardust.
Yeah, they did that. Across the street is where we stay, and that's what they. Come on, guys, help me out here. Where did APA play? I'm drawing a blank. I don't know why. I've been there millions of times.
I was gonna say when I
Riviera.
Riviera.
10-6 Fedor.
Fedor on the hill. Nice.
Brian, we have about 200 in our area. Nick Marino just bought the league, and they started out with like 150. And
He's blowing it up.
50 players. Yeah, he'd be blowing it up, taking over Torrington and Waterbury. Doing great. Now they play at the Westgate. Yes, now we play at the Westgate. But we used to play at the Riviera, and then they blew it up. That place was a lot of fun.
Where I stayed at the Rio.
Something else?
Again, there was.
Yeah, they blew it up. They blew it up.
I stayed at the. No, I've been at the Venetian. I've been to Wynn. That that WYNN. For some reason, I had Rio in the brain. I don't know. Again, it was 6 years ago. So
yeah, Vegas changes like every 10, 15, 20 years.
Minutes.
Yeah, they always get new casinos, and Nick trying to draw it back. He was going for another 2-9er. If he drew it back a little bit more.
It's still on the table.
Can you please stop spoiling the scores for the pro matches? Peter, we can't. We have to. We're live. We have to give our fans what they want. I appreciate what you're saying. Of course, it's one of your YouTuber guys, though, Brian. Of course.
It's one of the YouTubers.
But I'm joking with you YouTubers, of course. But
we're a pool live stream. Of course, we're going to talk about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, that's a big deal. Of course, like Brian said, Federer has been here. We're friends with him.
Again,
he wears the Yale Billiard Shark Stream shirt.
He's rocking the hoodie, man.
So we got to give you guys updates. Of course, we got a roving reporter live in Saudi Arabia.
Of course.
All right.
Forrest Coy and Barefoot is right there with the live action.
What do you think about this Karen to the 9? Cue ball. Oh, he didn't hit it. Playing safe. Good safe. Very nice.
Really nice save.
And if Nick doesn't hit this is going to be a 2-9er again.
Oh, if Alex doesn't hit it, yeah, Nick's going right to the 2-9. I bet you.
No, Nick's up now.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
that was Alex.
I don't think so.
Is Nick wearing pants?
Yeah. He's a professional.
Oh, that's Nick. All right.
You can tell by the tattoos.
Making double share. I bet you he goes 2 rails here. I wouldn't want one rail this that short. I'd go 2.
Big hit right here, Brian.
Alex is on the hill. You give up ball in hand, he's almost certainly out.
By the way, we're 10 minutes away from sudden death.
Are you? Well, yeah, I guess we are. Seems odd to decide an entire team's master's fate on one game, and one set, rather.
All right, Nick, big hit. Oh, nice hit.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is like I would definitely go 2 rails on this one.
I got the lead. You see the little body? That's little replay.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's like hit that point.
This looked like the hip check that what's her name? Catlin Clark got.
Oh, jeez.
Just a little hip check.
Boing.
Big spot here right now. Oh, YouTubers are catching up. 21-20.
Bring it home, YouTubers.
All right. All right, Facebook, hit the share button. We can't let these YouTubers catch us.
Crack open my Facebook and share the YouTube link. How about that?
Cheating. All right, big kick here. Oh,
wow.
I thought he made it.
Nice try. I thought he was going to make it too. Look at this leave. Yep. Nick can't catch a freaking roll. It's just...
He's still in the match, though.
I know, but it's freebies from Allie.
No, he's fighting uphill. Going for the one real kick here. Some left spin. There, you happy now? Look at your chalks now.
Finally, they're spread out.
They're all spread out, too. They're all on different rails. Explain the sick.
Look at this back. Oh, my goodness. That's sick.
And, folks, this is how you play safe at home. There's the 6 ball down at the bottom rail. You put a little spin and watch this cue ball go and hide. That.
We have a score update. Spoiler alert to Pat.
Peter, mute the mute. Peter, hit the mute button.
Spoiler alert.
So Nick has ball in hand here on that great safety. So it is now 7-10. Chuck is sure I'm mispronouncing that name, is now 10-7. Oh, too late. Sorry, man. Sorry. Pete Zemak, our buddy. What's going on, Pete? How are you? Pete's a good player. Real good player.
Mm-hmm.
He's played Masters many times. Solid player. He beat us a couple times for Vegas. Good player. All right, Nick. See what you got here. Didn't draw it enough, but that's still makeable.
Or did he? There's a 3-9 shortcut right in front of him.
No way. There's no way. There's no way. Shut the front door. Brian calls this. Bobby's looking for the run, and look what happens. What a fantastic shot by Nicky Bousquet Jr. to make it hill. Oh, there's the fist pump. Then again, either way, give both these guys a shout out. I want to give an extra push to our guy Nick Bousquet, who just unwavers now. He doesn't get mad. He just plays his game. And
once you get a prediction, Bobby says no way, and then it happens.
Pretty much. Wow. And we are going hill, and we are going to be in sudden death in the last 2 matches, Brian.
It's crazy.
Race to 2 for Vegas. How about that? Whoever wins this match is 2 games away from Las Vegas.
That's crazy time.
Yeah, that is crazy time. All right, and again, Bobby's team Facebook, Brian's team YouTube. Let's hit the share button, and let's get the YouTube numbers up so we can show these YouTubers who's boss. All right, Nick, on the break here. 6-6, race to 7. And this isn't for Las Vegas. It is for Las Vegas, but not this match. But this is to win the first point of the team match. He makes the 2. Cat Shay says, I'm glad I'm watched. This is a good match. And here she is. She works at Yale Billiards. She plays in teams all the time. And there she is watching. Even though she's got puppies to be taken care of, I'm sure. Make sure you take care of those puppies.
Can't stop.
What are you thinking? Tough cut. The 5-8 is really difficult as well. I would like putting the cue ball back by the 3. That would be my thought.
I was thinking actually put the cue behind the 7, but we'll see what the...
Get the cue ball by the 9. The 3 is just a little... And yeah, that's the right shot. He gets to it. Nice leave.
Still a decent leave.
Yeah, great shot. You leave a lot of distance. Anytime you leave your opponent with a lot of distance and not an easy pocket.
I'd say a lot of distance and a steep angle. There's nothing on that side of the table except the 7 ball to clog up anything. So it's like, just leave them long.
Facebookers talking away. Nice job, Facebookers. Bobby, aren't there a couple 700+ Fargos that play Masters around your area? Funny you say that, Brian.
At least a couple.
My team, Team Human Hustlers, we won the world title twice in 20 and 21. And All four of our players, 3 of them are 700s.
Rob and Dave.
Rob, Dave, and Phil. They're all
Phil.
Well, Phil's not a 700 on purpose, but I said that on the air. Well, he's like
Is Mike on?
He's like, yeah, he's like 690, but he's definitely took a little manipulation to get to 690. I can tell you that. But, yeah, we have a lot of them. We do have a lot of them. We got some great players in Connecticut. Really good players. All right, Nick's going with another safety, trying to leave him behind the 6. I don't know if he got it or not. Looks close.
It's going to be a razor thin.
Yeah. That looks like he can hit it, maybe make it, possibly.
You can definitely hit it.
700 should not be allowed in APA. Sorry, Bobby, it's a silent majority. I'm going to beg to differ, Will. When we won the World Championships, we had 4 teams out of the APA. Now we have 16.
Well, I mean, I can see Will's point when it comes to like 8 and 9 ball teams that are APA, but in Masters, it's an open game.
Yeah.
Anybody should be able to play.
I think if you look up the word Masters, what's the definition?
Right? I mean,
I want to find out.
It's the top of the top.
Right. I mean, and here's the thing, Will, and everybody else out there. When we go to Vegas, I think we set a precedence. Like we had such a good team. So since then, there's been a couple other teams that have won after that, and they've have 740 Fargos, Brian. So they put almost pro, like BJ Ushery, who's number 3 in the Moscone Cup champion, won the world title 2 years ago.
See the sleeve?
Yeah, great shot by Nick. Great shot by Nick.
Nick's out for blood. Gets to the hill, and he's like, nope, not giving you nothing. Yeah, well, that's just it. I mean, it's just.
So, yeah, I mean, they're putting together 730, 740. So if we take away our 700s, our teams are going to have no chance against
the rest of the field.
Against the rest of the world, yeah.
So, Brian's saying the highest Fargo in his Masters division is 630.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it sort of depends on your, where you're at. I'm sure there's teams from, Texas, California, you name it, that are shipping 730s, 740s as well.
Yes, he has been kicked out. Yes, but he did win the title. So, and there's a couple other players like Brian Parks is the 4-time U.S. amateur champion, and he's still playing in all the singles events. And we see him in the final 3 of the Masters every year as well. So, and I have no problem if you want to decide to kick everybody out, but you got to make it. Oh wow! Look at that effort right there. But you know what I mean. I have no problem with if you make a rule. But I want to be Connecticut. I want to make sure we're competitive with everybody. That's the key.
Just quickly looked up what does APA stand for, because in the back of my mind, I thought it was actually Amateur Pool Players Association. It's just American players.
But there is. So when I understand,
it's not that they're banned pros, I guess, unless.
But there is an unwritten rule that pros aren't allowed to play. But that's why they kick BJ out. But where's the line? That's the key. 740, 730. You know what I mean? Awesome for us. That's awesome.
Spoiler, Peter. Update. I'm hoping it's the update is Fedor 1, but we'll see.
We got the best fans here. I'm telling you, our clientele is the absolute best. That was awesome. You don't play better, you never get better. I like that, Terry. And our philosophy is too.
Brian, I agree.
You gotta play.
Oh, the 9 just rattled.
Can you hit the replay on that?
Hit the replay.
That was close to winning it. Now he's gonna have to avoid a bang shot here. Can you believe that didn't go in?
That would have been sick.
That was rolling
to end it hill right there. That would have been sick.
Is he trying to draw this into it?
I don't know.
Wow.
That's killer.
What a shot. I think it's 11:30. I think it's sudden death. Exactly 11:30.
It depends on if they started right at 9 o'clock. I don't think.
I don't think it matters. I think it's the time that they put it up.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What a great match, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. There's going to be another one coming up, and I'm going to step out for a minute, Brian.
Yeah, so am I. That's pretty hilarious. What a way to end it with a bank shot combo. All right, folks, stay tuned. We'll bring the next match as soon as we can.
Hi everybody, I'm Savannah Easton, but most of you know me as the Road Runner. Next week I'll be at Yo Billiards on June 10th, playing on the Shark Stream against Ashley Benoit, and I'll also be accepting challenger matches. So hopefully you guys can stop by, but if you can't, you can just subscribe to the Shark Stream and watch our match. But hopefully I'll see everybody there.
I'm back in the booth. Bobby's out mingling. We have another full-size match coming. Apparently, they were able to start just before sudden death. I know these rounds are scheduled for 4 hours, but according to the director I was just talking to, I think it was Gina, we are playing a full race to 7 again. So they're in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. I thought we would be surely going to sudden death with the game races to 2, but that's how they work. Nice break. Dropped the 4 ball, but the 1's kind of locked up. Tom Shine, you're not even. Wow, nice try. Yeah, Tom Shine has the observation. Bobby's leaving for good. Yeah. He said I'll be right back. Whenever he says that, it's the Irish goodbye. Nice shot on the 1 to get on the 2. He's got a pretty decent angle to get on the 3. I think the only problem ball here is the 7. Especially for these guys at this level. You got a little bit inside on the angle. It's going to be tougher now to get on the 6 ball. I'd have to put a lot of right on this. Oh, he went around the table. That'll work. Oh, sure. Bobby leaves the booth, and all of a sudden my YouTubers are higher counters. I see how it works. Thank you. It sure was. Go up 1-0. It was the 8 ball. Nice break. Tough leave on the 1, though. Oh, he got clearance, it looks like. It's going to be real tough to get back on the 2, though. Wow, full table draw. That was a sick shot, but he didn't get rewarded for it, unfortunately. Oh, we have another update coming from Saudi Arabia from Virginia. Wow. That's great news. Forrest Coy Barefoot reporting that Federer is heading to the finals, victorious after an 11-8 win. He got out to an early lead and then started losing a little ground, and now he apparently won 11-8. That's awesome. Go Team Federer. Wow, nice jump shot. No, Sean, they went hill 6-6. And then Nick went for a 4-9 combo, left the 9 hanging a little bit. And then Alex pulled off one hell of a bank shot to go. It was basically a 4 bank into the combo into the 9, and the 9 dropped. So it was 7-6 Alex. And like a pretty textbook out. Got a little bit weird on that 7. Gonna have to go up and down now. Executed beautifully. Should be an easy run or easy out. So it is tie game 1-1.
Hi everybody, I'm Savannah Easton, but most of you know me as the Road Runner. Next week I'll be at Yo Billiards on June 10th, playing on the Shark Stream against Ashley Benoit, and I'll also be accepting challenger matches. So hopefully you guys can stop by, but if you can't, you can just subscribe to the Shark Stream and watch our match. But hopefully I'll see everybody there.
Another big break. 2 balls down. The one's makeable, but it's pretty tough. Bad. Decent defensive play to kick back, to kick at it, leave the cue where it is. Pretty well done.
Roving reporter from Virginia Forest has said, for anyone who doesn't know, the finals for the World Pool Championship will be at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's in 45 minutes. Do we know who Federer's playing? Okay. Oh, wow. That's going to be amazing. Yeah, he's saying Eklund Kachi and Federer Gors for 250. Technically, both players already have 150 in their pockets, so they're playing for 100,000. Because if I recall correctly, second prize is 150 grand. But even then, they're both getting huge paydays. But there's another 100,000 on the line between the two of them. That's insane. That blows my mind. It was 150. But it's only there was some way to access the entire wealth of human history and knowledge. Scores, well, ranking. I'm just looking at the $1 million at stake. Oh yeah, you're right. Runner up 100,000. So wasn't paying attention. I'm guessing Tom won. But yeah, there's $100,000 for the runner up. So they both have 100,000 in their pocket, and then they're playing each other for $150,000. That's still mind blowing. That's even more mind blowing. That one race to 11 could be played for 150 grand. No, I hate to say this because I want to keep my viewers, but I'm guessing they're streaming the finals somewhere. I'll challenge the winner for 100. Love your spirit there, Hector. DAZN. Okay. I thought we picked up a stream on YouTube yesterday or the day before. streaming table 1. The multi-sport, yeah, okay, and that's what we were watching this yesterday. That cool. Do a score verification because I got 2-1 and they got 1-1 on the flat board. And that's an interesting prediction. There's 15-12 Fedor. I think it's going to be closer than that, actually. But as I said earlier in the broadcast, have to be on Team Fedor because Fedor's come to Yale Billiards. I met him. Therefore, go Team Fedor. Go verify the score real quick. Be right back. Told it was 2-1. I could have swore Ramon had a second one, but I must have missed something. So it's 2-1 Tom. Score is correct as you see it. Says, I would like to see it go hill, but I think if Federer wins by 3 racks. I mean, players at this level, it would be sick. I mean, if you think about it, it would be completely sick if it goes hill, 14-14, and they're playing 1 rack and only 1 rack for 150 grand. That would be, it would blow my own mind. I don't even know how they'd be able to focus at that point. Wild, though. You get a long shot on this 3-ball. Not a lot of movement to have with the cue. But we have seen Tom full table draw it, so what would I know? Yeah, right, Boris. I'd be shooting the cue ball right off the table. It wouldn't even hit the rack. Try to cheat these pockets. These are not as tight as table 8, our legendary streaming table 8. but they are pretty tight. I mean, most pockets are 5 inches in the room. This table's 4 3/8 inch, so a hair under 2 cue ball or 2 balls wide. Try to cheat them and they will punish you. Making these side pockets look easy. See if you can slap it in there. Oh, he went up for the corner for. Oh, nice position shot. I thought he was going to try the side, but the only way to get on the 6. Man, he got on the 6 nicely and just kind of hit it a little fat. Too straight for my liking, but seen him move the ball around no problem. So let's see what he gets for the 8 ball. And it's not like the 8 ball's a mile away from the pocket either. Wow. Tight pockets, like I said. Really can't mess with them too much. It's pretty funny. We've gone from 4 chalks on the table to none. Nice little cut shot from Ramon. Wow. Another rattler. Gonna give up an entire point here to Tom, I think. Great speed control. This one should be in the books. Oops, wrong button. I'm at the table breaking ahead 3-1. Scratched on the break. Has the ball in hand. 9 left on the table. Yeah, 2's a little tricky, so I'm thinking you gotta play. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm thinking you gotta play the one on an angle and try to land the cue right around here somewhere. A shot. As long as you can get past the 7 or draw it a little bit. Should have lineup on this 3.
Little low right to get back to this 4. His position in the center of the table. He's got the 5 on the side if he wants it. Just executing well. Got a little off angle here. Now he's got to go up and down to get to the 6 ball. Unless he plays in the corner, I guess. Oh, caught the point. Rattle. Tom's got a hanger, but the 6 doesn't go by the 8, and it definitely doesn't go on the side. So he's got to find position by sort of hitting that 5 in the corner and then getting cue back to the middle of the table somewhere. The hardest shot, but not the easiest either. Nice execution, straight on the 7. Should be able to put the cue back behind the 8, probably. That's where he's headed. Are a little tight, and that 8's a big slice to get in that side bucket. It'd be hard to hold if he does play it that way. Caught the point. It's going to cost him. Bone should be able to play this 8 and still get position pretty naturally. There you go.
Hi everybody, I'm Savannah Easton, but most of you know me as the Road Runner. Next week I'll be at Yo Billiards on June 10th, playing on the Shark Stream against Ashley Benoit, and I'll also be accepting challenger matches. So hopefully you guys can stop by, but if you can't, you can just subscribe to the Shark Stream and watch our match. But hopefully I'll see you everybody there.
Still a few spots open for those challenge matches. If you're interested, definitely reach out to Bobby Hilton. He'll be able to help you out with that. I'm going to step out for a minute. I'll be right back. Ran the 8 a little bit there. Wanted to be straight in so we could just stop it there for the 9 ball, but with the 9 in the center of the table like that, you can pretty much get position anywhere and find a pocket. Nice shot. Ooh, playing with fire, but got away with it. That'll bring Tom up to 4. What model McDermott do you play with? I honestly, I retired from pool when I started having kids back in 2002. But the McDermotts I played with were the model. The first cue I bought was a McDermott D3. That was back in 1985. Then in 1980, or well, let's see, I want to say 87, I bought a D19 custom. And I played with that with a Predator shaft on it, the 314 shaft on it for a while. And along the way, I played somebody for, ended up playing, and the guy owed me about $400. And he didn't have it, so he said he was going to go to the ATM. I said, if you don't mind, leave your cue with me. That's why you go to the ATM. And he never showed back up with my $400, so I ended up with a D21, the Rose cue, just sitting in my bag for all these years. They're currently at the McDermott factory getting restored. But right now, I'm just not playing. I don't have a cue. I had a Predator LE6. Hector, I wish that were true. I bought a Predator LE6 when the very first Yale APA team went to Vegas. Predator had a little booth. They were making just 314 shafts for other manufacturers. People were putting them on Mucci's and McDermott's. And they showed up at the actual APA convention, as it were. And they had a little booth, and they basically said, we're making cues now. And I ended up buying the Predator LE6 number 146 out of 200. So I have that cue as well, and I'm going to get that restored. But as it stands, I'm just borrowing a cue from Bobby when I play until I can get my cues fixed. Or restored, as I say. We're going to get them back to factory new condition, and then I'll stick 2 of them in a picture frame and put the other one into good use. But yeah, I've been a long time McDermott player. Just look them up, McDermott D series, and you can see what I'm talking about. Actually funny, there's I go on my iCloud. I have a picture of my cues, as well as somebody recently sent me a picture of cues from a McDermott museum. Where's out there?
Oh, those are nice cues. Barnhart, I've heard of that, and I haven't actually played with one, but Predator, I always enjoyed that cue. I mean, I played with a Predator shaft on the McDermott for a long time, and then when I bought that Predator LE6 in Vegas, that became my day-to-day cue. It just hits so sweetly. And it's a gorgeous cue. I'll show you in a second. Between racks, I'll bring up the page that I'm talking about. A little bit of a chess match here. Who wants to hit the 8-ball in? Who wants to just keep playing defense until something happens? Oh, nice shot. Wow. That was clutch. Again. So let me show you what I'm talking about first. See if I can bring it up real quick. My cues are this one. This one here. That's the D21. And then I custom ordered this cue in that exact shade. And everybody, when I ordered it, said that's going to look horrible. Because you see where the gray stain is? It's supposed to have that same non-stain that the other two to the right of them have. And I'm like, no, I want it gray. I think it's going to look great, and it's going to pop with the red and white Irish linen. Turns out McDermott liked it too, and they started selling it standard that way. We played 8 games of 9-ball. I guess now we're switching formats, and we're going to play 3 more or 6 more of 8-ball. I forgot that. It's so strange in the APA that they have a mixed format like that. So now we're on 8-ball. After this rack, I'll show you what my cues look like today. Unfortunately, for me, those 3 McDermotts and the Predator LE6 I had were all in the same case. I had a case with 4 butts, 8 shafts. And I thought I left them nice and protected in my bedroom closet. But my wife of 32 years now, at some point in the last 10 years ago, I guess, was needing a little extra closet space. So she relocated them to the crawl space. And I wasn't using them, so I didn't even notice. And one night we got water in our crawl space, and the cues suffered a little water damage, we'll say. I'll show you a picture of that after this rack. So that's why they're both, all 3 of the McDermotts are at the factory right now, and I'll be sending the Predator out as well. Brownie says the first one she had was the McDermott Elvis cue. That was a good looking cue. I remember that one.
pull forward here a little bit to get on the 13, or no, 11. Got a little too straight to get on the 8 ball. Any kind of comfort could be a little tricky because you're going to be tempted to slam it into the corner and to try and get some forward roll or backward roll. Yeah, you might as well just do exactly that. Leave the cue right where it is and take what you got. Excellent shot. Tom takes the lead. So as promised, I'll show you what my cues look like now, unfortunately for me. There you have them. You can see the urethane damage. But it is what it is. Hopefully McDermott will be able to do something with them. Like I said, there's from left to right, that's the D19, the Predator LE6, the D3, and the D21. Oh, yeah, Forrest says I would be in tears. You know what? When I saw what had happened, I was in the crawl space trying to dig something else out, and then I looked to my right and I see my cue case sitting there, and I'm just like, no, I haven't. Go. And I saw the case sitting there. I'm like, oh, shoot, why is that here? And I pulled the cue out, or I pulled the case out, and I opened it up, and I couldn't get the cues out because the water had gotten onto the foam and everything else. They were just basically stuck together inside there. And when I finally did get them out, I saw what had happened, let's say. And it was, yeah, I would say I was in tears. I was very upset. That was not my best moment with my wife. But we've since gotten over it. Everything's, crap happens, as they say. But as Bobby was recently out to visit McDermott's factory out in Wisconsin, so I put a bug in their ear. I'm like, hey, I got some fairly wrecked up cues that are from the 80s and 90s. Would you take a look at them? And their guy, I think his name is Jamie, that's like their master craftsman. He's been there for 25, 30 years, something like that. According to Bobby, Jamie says, sure, send them out. I'm looking forward to checking them out. I said, he actually, the words he used were, we've restored worse. So with any luck, when they get them, this guy Jamie will be able to take a crack at it, put it on a lathe, restain, whatever they got to do, put the new wrap on. And if what he says is true, they should come back looking like they just left the factory 25, 30 years ago. Update the flat board. There's 4-3 on the flat board. I got 5-4. I'm going to stick with what I know. I think they're just forgetting to use the flat board. Because while I was out having a bit of fresh air, that's why I changed the score from 3-2 when I went outside to 3-3 when I got back, is because they went back to YouTube, believe it or not. replayed the scores because even the players weren't sure what the score was. They went back to YouTube and replayed it and came up with the correct score. So I'm going to stick with 5-4. Yeah, I mean, I've always loved McDermott. I'm not just saying that because obviously I had a lot of McDermott's when I was playing pool. And they are also a sponsor of the Shark Stream, so they are a major sponsor of the Shark Stream. And there's a reason Bobby went out to the factory recently, and we'll get to that in the near future. But having said that, they're fantastic craftsman cues. And barring water damage like mine, they have a lifetime warranty. If you have a problem with your cue, they will stand behind their work. They're an American company here in Wisconsin. There's a million ways to recommend McDermott as a cue manufacturer. And since it was recently acquired, I think the fellow's name is Greg, but I don't want to call that. But they've been making inroads to becoming back to their original branding and their original standing in the pool community. So I'm super happy that McDermott's kind of making a comeback. I mean, they've been in the business for what, 60 years? All right, I'm gonna go with 6-4 now. But one last little screenshot I'll share with you guys. That's the Predator. It's the butt plate of the Predator, LE6, 1998, 168 to 200. That was one of the very first cues Predator ever made. You can even tell by the logo. They don't even have the little cat logo on there. It's like literally one of the very first cues they ever made. So that was my go-to. And hopefully sometime soon it'll be ready to go and restored. Just a matter of time and how much money. Because I remember paying, I think they wanted $600. I was in Vegas. They were new, and I'm like, I'll pay you $400. And we ended up flipping a coin on whether or not I'd pay their price or they'd take mine. So I ended up getting the cue for $400. And I'm pretty sure what they quoted me to repair it was $600. And that doesn't even include a replacement shaft. So just got to, put my nickels and dimes together. We'll get that straightened out soon. And hopefully someday I'll be able to play with it again, because that was my favorite cue. Balls did he get on the break here once? 3? Everybody that's tuning in, seems like the numbers are going up. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Definitely helps us when it comes to getting search results and getting noticed on YouTube and Facebook, so that is very much appreciated. If you'd like to support the stream, by all means, hit the join button on YouTube or hit the subscribe button on Facebook. For $4.99 a month, you get exclusive matches like the one coming up this Monday with Savannah Easton playing against Ashley Benoit, as well as our entire backlog of pro matches, which include the likes of David Alcady, Jonas Soto, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, David Alcady, Fedor Gorst himself, who's in the World Pool Championships playing in the finals right now, Earl Strickland, Efren Reyes. The list goes on and on. We got a lot of great videos in the members catalog, and you'll have access to all of them if you subscribe. Okay, for Tom, the only real trouble ball here is that 15 ball. Doesn't really have a home. Everything else has got a pocket. So if he can sort of navigate, I guess, below. Nah, see, the only pocket that the 15 really has is the top side pocket. 8 ball's blocking the corner. Yeah. Well, we'll see how he decides to run.
Looks like he's going to try and move it right now with the 14 ball. And that's exactly what he did. He moved it. Good news. Bad news is it moved it right behind the 7. I don't wonder if he's considering playing safe here. Went for the 12 in the corner, didn't quite get there, but I don't think he's in trouble. That 7's pretty gnarly. It's exactly what Ramon's looking at. It's like, what do I do with this 7 ball? Still the same question. I mean, he can play from the 3 to get to the 4, but at some point, you got to figure out how to get that 7 moved. He's just sort of lining up on the 4 ball, like, how do I get the cue over there? Might be able to nudge it with a little high right. Exactly what he did. Broke the 15 out of there, got the 1 out in the field. As long as he doesn't get stuck behind the 8, should be able to make the 7. He's looking, where do I got to be to make the 7 ball? He's going to have to slow up the cue ball after hitting the 1 in the corner. A little high left might actually do him some good. We'll see what happens. I guess the debate here is, do you try to hold it, put the 1 pocket speed into the corner and keep the cue on that, or do you go flying around the table 4 rails to try and get on the 7 ball? That's what he's pointing to. He's like, where is this going to go? My inclination is that it's going to head here. And then from there, it could go pretty much anywhere. So it's a tough play. And he went for the hold and he got locked up on the 8. Ouch. By the way, Frowny, I talked to Bobby. He said it's perfectly okay. If you want to send me that mail, I fixed my iCloud address. So Brian at BRIAN at thesharkstream.com should work now. Send me your details and I'll send you the information about price and where to Venmo if you want to buy one of those Savannah cue balls that we're going to have starting this Monday. At the 8, ball in hand. Big break for Tom Dale. See if they fixed the score on the flapper yet. 6-4. Yes, they did. He's got ball in hand. He's on the hill. Every chance that he could get out here, but that 15 has got no pocket in the corners. That's the trickiest ball on the table right now. You can almost tell by the body language. Wherever I put the camera, he just steps right in front of. It's pretty funny. Yeah, wherever he puts this ball, he's got to find a way to get that 15 in a pocket. And that 15's gotten almost nowhere to go. Who's going to start with the 11? Or, like I said, wherever I move the camera, he switches places. Oh, it's kind of cracking me up. It's like he can actually, I know he can see what I'm streaming on the TV, but that's making me laugh. All right, 11's down. Or no, that was the 12. 11's up. Tap it in the side. Now he's got to either nudge the 15 or get behind it somehow, and that's going to be tough. Bank of the tank. %99 sure that was a defensive play and not a missed shot, because look where he left the cue ball. Dead behind that 15. No chance of getting it the 7. I mean, he can the best he can do is bank from here and try to spin into the 7. But the 7's not going anywhere. Wow, I stand corrected. I keep forgetting how easy these jump shots are. Just because it wasn't a thing when I was playing. But he just jumped right over, banged it right in the corner. Now he's got a perfect position on the 8. Well done. Ramon claws one back.
Hi everybody, I'm Savannah Easton, but most of you know me as the Road Runner. Next week I'll be at Yo Billiards on June 10th, playing on the Shark Stream against Ashley Benoit, and I'll also be accepting challenger matches. So hopefully you guys can stop by, but if you can't, you can just subscribe to the Shark Stream and watch our match. But hopefully I'll see everybody there.
The ball goes in. Well, Ramon is on low balls. Look at the setup, man. I'll tell you what, if I had to pick, I'd pick low balls anyway. Look at the look at where all the striped balls are and look at where the solid balls are. The solids all have pockets. We could actually see a break and run here for Hill. He was looking for one position, but he got it. Now he's going to play the 1, then the 6. Nice outward angle so he can play the 3. I think he wanted that angle. I would have preferred to see it towards the center of the table where you can bank up table without having to go through all that traffic. Yeah, that's the exact needle that he has to thread where he laid his cue down right there. Not going to be easy even getting between the 10 and the 15 with this angle. The best he can hope for, something along these lines. Even that kind of, like my lines, defies physics. Got between the 10 and the 15. A little rub on the 10. He's visible on the 2. Still a tough shot. Whew. Seven ball, that'd be interesting. In order to cut this 7 in the corner pocket, though, the cue is going to go flying. And in all likelihood, end up behind the packet to straight balls in the center of the table. He got it thin enough that he got position on the 2, but unfortunately, just not enough zest to get in the corner. So it's going to bring Tom back to the table. Looking to run 8 in a row here. One down, 7 to go.
15 to put in the corner. All 4 of those straight balls are going to go flying. They just played it safe. Look at that. That's actually a pretty heads-up play. All those balls on the table, you got plenty of blockers, let's say. And it does look to be frozen, so I don't even think you can jump it. Having said that, the 7's a huge ball. You can hit as high as here, and as far right as here, and still make the shot. Oh, he almost got there. All right, ball in hand, Tom. Get started on this one. I think I'd go with that purple 13 ball on the side and roll into the 11-15. Looks like he's thinking something similar. There you go. Nudges the 11 just a bit out to the side pocket. You should have a pocket for each of these balls now. If he rolls forward, you should have the 15 and the 12. Well done. Draw this 14 back right back to where he is, and he'd have a perfect natural balance on the 12. Got a little offline. I think I would have hit the rail and come off a little bit longer. Would have tried to anyway. Because now he's offline to get to the 8 on the side. He's not going to play the 8 in the side. He's going to play the 8 in the corner instead. That's it. Nice game, folks. So Tommy wins 7-1 or 7-5. I'm guessing, based on what Bobby said earlier, I'm not the authority on APA rules anymore, but I'm guessing this is a race to 2.
Sure, according to what Bobby was telling me, and I got a text from Nick Marino Jr., it's sudden death after 2.5 hours. So when that last match started, it was at the 2 hours and 24-minute mark. So they ran a full race to 7, but now they have to do a tiebreaker because I think both teams have a win so far. So this is a race to 2 sudden death, according to Nick. All right, Jessica, since you're rooting for Team Ken, you can tell me which one's Ken. I don't know these fellas, unfortunately. All right, we got one Ken, one Mark. Still doesn't help me understand which one, who's who. Still at the table right now in the black jersey. Mark is currently at the table. All right, there you go. Mark's wearing the black Adidas. Well, that's helpful. Thank you very much. So 2-2, that means they're playing all 8, like all 3 of these games, potentially games, are going to be 8-ball? Or do they switch to 9 at like Hill? So this would be Ken in the shorts. Very nice cut shot in the side pocket. Those can be really hard to judge. Pink 12 and the purple 13 are going to be tricky shots. That's what he's kind of stewing on right now. How to use the 10 to get into that little area. Gonna roll it forward instead and just get the 9-ball out of the way. Depending on how confident you are in their stroke, you can stop it right there and play the 15 on the side. Might have to roll forward a half ball, but hitting it pretty low. Touches the 4 up table. Leaves himself the 15 on the side. He's got the 12 in the corner. Hard to say how straight he is. Might have to roll forward into the 13 ball. Top shot, I'm not sure I agree with that strategy, but he's still got a pretty decent look at the 13 ball. the cut didn't quite get there, and now he's gonna turn it over to Ken. Or no, to okay, so now I'm confused. He took his jersey off? Or he took his hoodie off? I said Ken's in the shorts, so we're gonna go with that's a mark after he took off his black Adidas. Yeah, okay, thanks, Hector. He was wearing a different, he had a hoodie on earlier. Mark up 1-0 in a race to 2 sudden death. I think we're having a little trouble getting the tight rack. It would seem Ken would agree with you.
Nice break. Apparently, it was after all that effort, it was a nice rack too, but scratched. What the plan is here. Ball in hand for a combo. That's an interesting choice. Outside. Gonna take the 10 here, or is he just gonna use the 9? He's going for the 9. I feel like the next ball should be the 11, but I'm not married to it. We'll see what Ken thinks.
This guy needs to do this. This little guy. He's what I'm thinking.
Bring Mark back to the table. Yeah, Hector, I agree. I would have gone with the 11 on that one too, but everybody's strategy is a little bit different. Yeah, here you pretty much have to start with a 5 ball. Take the 3 or the 6 here, I wonder.
What a type, hyper. And they called it Holy Russell.
Not like this result. Well, he might be okay with the 1 or the 6 now. He just pops the 6 in and look at it eyes. I'm guessing with that body language, he was trying to develop either the 2 or the 4 ball. Went for the side pocket. It's going to have to be a bank school today. a terrible leave if you're going to miss. Wow, really thin that one. Marks back to the table with a clear shot at the sport wall.
Perfect. All right, thank you, guys.
Be the set for Mark. That's it. Sudden death, 2-0. I think that's going to end this match. I'm going to restart the set. And definitely we'll come back soon with coverage of round 2 of the Masters tournament for the Greater New Haven APA. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you turn on notifications. We'll be live momentarily.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salotto app, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply,